Hello, 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 and welcome to our game of Gravity Rip, the death-defying space racing game. Wee woo, hello, hello, yes. Don't mind me as I just get my last little bits of prep ready because I do have a few more things I just need to get over and done with. Yep, those are my notes, okay, good to know, good to know. This is going to be very interesting. Indeed it will be. Indeed it will. So, hi everyone, how are you all doing? In case you don't know, Gravity Rip is a tabletop role-playing game that I GM. If you know my 10 Candles works, you should expect something different from this, since this is much more light-hearted. It's gonna be as long, I don't know, it'll be probably about 3 hours-ish, we'll see how we go on just how much people want to do. Then again, as far as I know, I ran to the... Elmo, are you fucking kidding me? We might be late now, because apparently fucking Elmo went over to the fucking kebab shop. Are you... Hold on. Give me a fucking moment. Did Elmo actually run to the kebab shop?
No, he didn't.
Elmo, are you here right now?
God damn it, Drex!
You motherfucker! Oh,
That would have been
God.
funny though. I couldn't do it to Chaos though. It would just stress them out too much.
I just know what you're like, Elmo. Like, you are literally the person who's like, oh, let me go and uninstall this game that you want to play, then download it at the last moment. Like, you make a fucking sport out of trying to get ready at the last moment. Which I'm surprised you're already 10 minutes beforehand. Oh, God. Either way, how about we actually get on the fucking scene, shall we?
Wait, is it red?
Alright, we're now on the scene. So,
very well.
in case you haven't seen it, these are our people here. We have a bit of a question mark, but they'll be able to explain themselves later, and we have a bit of a, monstrous abomination. How about we explain our players, and the players then explain their characters, eh?
Not ready.
Again?
What do you mean you're not ready? What?
I didn't pull up my character sheet again.
Well, you can at least say who you are.
No,
Okay,
I'm ready.
Okay, no, fuck you, Elmo. Who are you? Explain yourself.
Yes, Vaelo is a white humanoid, pretty tall, with black hair. Except his most, how should I put this? His most distinguishing remark is that his mouth is usually almost melted into one piece while trying to talk. It opens up, like cheese.
Right.
Yeah, you know? Great description, thank you.
I see. I suppose I understand that. Very well. And who is our other player we have here?
Drex is Discoric, is a mysterious entity.
You just say, yeah, sure, fuck it. I was about to say the player and explain yourself more, but okay, fine, go ahead. Yeah.
But, okay, fine.
Sorry, go ahead. This is gonna be a fun day.
Yes.
Oh, me. Hold on, I need caffeine for this shit, man. Like, I as you probably know, I've had like no caffeine, so it's like, this is gonna be sweet fucking relief. Lovely. Alright, sorry, start over again, Drex. Sorry, I cut you out there. Drex?
I think he died.
Drex? Lou?
Sorry, it died. My keyboard died last second.
Oh boy. Well, take two.
Don't worry. Take two. All right. Discoric is a mysterious entity of an unknown species. He is 12 foot, but not 12 foot, 9 foot, and doesn't answer questions about his origin. Whilst he has an original form, most people's description of him varies from person to person, but often involves parts from long extinct animals from one of his many parts, or his forearms. Wears a black orange jazz suit with a matching hat. His drive to win is never spoken of in public, but many rumors remain.
Very well. I suppose as well, just before we get in as well, I just wanted to say for the sake of showmanship, if you haven't seen the current exploits of Paradoxical, this whole thing might be a little bit strange to you, but on YouTube we do have a VOD for you to see their first episode, because believe me, there are some things I'm going to be carrying over that you might want to know. But also as well, during the stream, I won't exactly be responding to chat, but I will be reading it. So hey, you know, feel free to send us some ideas if you got anything that could be mildly hee hee ha ha. But yeah, I suppose unless that is all, unless there's anything else we need to do, we can go back to a bit of a flashback section to you know, relay the accounts from the previous race to the race coming up. Anything you want to get out of the way with? Any fucking kebab runs you want to do?
No, I ordered it. Don't worry.
No, not really.
Alright, perfect. Well, I suppose if that was said and done, let's get into it. So, Gravity Rip. In case you don't know, you are all centralized in the Crater City, the hub of Gravity Rip racing for the entire space and cosmos that is out there. A hub of mechanical engineering and superiority of the capitalist agenda. You all are racers in this area, and you all have had your races, and for good or for bad, you have gained a reputation. And so, it is probably about right that during the period of in-between races, you have time to do things. You have about 2 weeks to get some bits done, anything basic if you want to, but there'll also be a few things that we need to cover when it comes to the previous events. We'll start off simple. Discrec, is there anything you want to do during your 2-week break?
2-week break. I'm gonna look around and find a hitman organization.
Okay. I'd say you can start looking for one.
Start looking for one, yeah.
Yeah, because believe it or not, hitmen organizations are pretty hard to come by. It's more just a general rumor about the Skeleton Council being a shady business, but no one's ever really been able to properly prove it. So that's really the only way you could even consider that as a possibility. If you're looking for a hitman agency, you're going to need to go to a bunch of dive bars, a bunch of different places, and just see what happens.
I do that for the next 2 weeks.
Alright, fair enough. Give me a theory roll here, because this is going to require some careful planning, which, as I know, is not your strong suit.
My strong suit, yeah.
But, you know, if your reputation as a racer could, by any means, get there, do let me know, because what did you place in last race?
Was it like 15th?
I think it was more than that.
More?
I'm pretty sure it was more than that, but, you know, don't worry, it's fine. God damn it, I can't track everything, you know? I have my own world I need to deal with here. Whatever.
Gotta keep track of some stuff, you know?
I do! Trust me, there's so much shit I'm keeping track of. I'm keeping track of 3 teams!
So you want me to roll 1d6?
Yes, you need to roll 1d6 and you need to get the higher number. Oh.
Great. No, I failed that miserably.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bruce is a bit slow, really. No, I mean, if you want to roll a d100 for being stabbed, you can, but...
please, no.
You know, progress is pretty slow. Believe it or not, people just aren't willing to talk about a hitman organization. No matter how many dive bars you go to and introduce yourself as discorrect and act very friendly, the most you really get is like, oh, fucking piss off, brav. You get multiple sort of dirt eyes go through, as people do recognize that you're a racer, so you already think you got a few money bags on you, but you sort of you don't know any of the names. You didn't get a name from anyone there. All you know is that if you wanted to, you could probably recognize a person in a dive bar. You're pretty sure you chat to like regulars, so
once I get a gun.
Yeah, you've got yourself acquainted with a dive bar repertoire. The people who don't really give a shit about racing. So hey, you've done that. Anything else you want to do within these 2-week periods?
Nah, I'm just gonna lie about.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, your rooms are paid for basically this race and the next one, so don't worry, you got plenty of time. Vaelo.
Okay. Well, what I want to do for the next 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same thing as this, correct? I want to find a hitman organization.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I would say the same roll. So you need to roll a 1d6 and get above your number. Which for you is a bit more feasible, yeah. Although if you do roll a 4, then that is known as a critical. So hey, who knows? We can see what happens here. And if there's...
Yeah.
I'll also say as well, if there's any way your reputation as a racer could help here, then do feel free to try and let me know, since bear in mind, you did wipe out pretty spectacularly last time.
No, I don't think it really would.
No? Fair enough then.
No.
I mean,
no,
you know, Tale of Revenge maybe, who knows, but fair enough. you don't have much luck either. It's more of a different story for you when it comes to the idea of general distrust. Your distrust comes from the fact that a lot of people are just quite unnerved by your appearance. Not many people have seen people like you, and a lot of them just
Racist,
sort of
huh?
stare. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of them are human, so, you know, it's a bit rough. But, you know, there's different types of alien types, and even then, it's people who just sort of go, I don't know, yeah, sorry, please go away. It's a lot of that. You appear to be, you know, unsettling to people, but now you've made yourself acquainted with a dive bar reputation.
Alright.
And speaking of...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, I was about to say go ahead.
No. For the rest of them, I'll just relax around, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'd say probably about your, probably about 2 days from modern time, you get a call from, Fabian. And they, give you a, address to one of the dive bars you've already been to and just ask for you to meet them. Do you, end up going there?
Yeah.
Right. You start making your way there. It is quite literally just a hole in the wall kind of bar. It's quite literally a hole in the wall. You sort of go down a ladder into a large subterranean bar area. It's very much mined out, and it almost seems like an idea of like a smuggler's tunnel if they were still a thing used in this advanced era. But you sort of look around, and it doesn't take you long to find Fabian, because Fabian is basically standing on a bar stool at the bar, trying to reach for a shot of whiskey, but having a bit of a hard time. So you see them immediately. You can go up to them as you would like, or you can take a look around and maybe even gamble. It's up to you.
No, I should approach. I don't want to gamble right now.
Alright, fair enough. You sort of see Fabian like struggling, going,
I'll pass
Vaelo.
him the shot.
Oh, thank you so much. You know, I've always wanted to try this. I've never really been tried. I've been told that, you know, it mucks up my internal system, but hey, down the hatches, eh? They down it and immediately start coughing up like, okay, no, that is quite rancid. Oh. Oh my. Oh.
I just keep looking at them.
Right, yes, no, sorry, I'm indulging myself. Vaelo, please, do take a seat. Do you, prefer a beverage, or are you, okay for now?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Alright, fair enough. Hey, are you okay? You sound a little bit different. Do you have a cold, or?
No,
Actually, no, you sound clearer.
An accident and the crash that I have on my car, but it is fine. Doesn't matter.
Our insurance doesn't cover that.
Oh, no,
Bugger.
it is fine.
Oh, okay. Oof, okay, I thought I was going to find out more paperwork and make Father even more upset. Anyway, so, as you know, last time we had a bit of an incident with your car. The incident being it became a smoldering wreck that was unsalvageable, but we are getting very close to fixing the area, you know, fixing the entire thing, which is good news. The bad news is the funds for the Gravity Rip engines, and as you know, that is quite an expensive piece of kit. You know, we have the chassis and everything ready. It's just that which is the issue. And I've already spent my budget by a few million crits. So for me to persuade my father to give me some more, it's going to be a bit of an issue. But I see two ways of getting around this. Option one. This option requires you to go into debt, which isn't great, I would admit, especially going to you know, the Dr. Engelbright. But I have another option as well. You know that oil manufacturing company that has a god-awful product that, you know, we shielded for last time, right?
Yes.
Right, yes. Well, they came back with another offer to allow us to, you know, celebrate their product. It's a bit extreme, but if anyone can do it, I'm sure you will, because you are a accomplished racer, are you not?
Indeed.
Perfect, right. Well, the Diesoil people have made their own race car, and they want you to race it.
I'll take that. I'll take it up.
Yeah, you will? Okay, well, from what I know about it, I want to give you just some details about it. I'll send the details to you over phone. Just bear it in mind. But, okay, great, perfect. So I will give them a call, and don't you worry about it. Anything else you as well you want to chat about? Because, you know, I'm here, and I thought I'd engage with the, you know, the civilized folk down here. I was talking to Terry over there as well lately. They seem to be looking at me quite a lot. Oh, maybe they like me, who knows? Wait, yes, sorry, go ahead.
No, that'll be all. I'll wait for your text to see the car.
Right, very well.
And then we'll
Should
talk
be
again
coming over to
soon.
you right now.
Alright.
Your phone pings. If you would like to, would you like to read out the stats of a diesel oil racer?
What is this shit? Okay. Name the beast. Hear them.
Yeah.
Alright. The name Diesel Racer. Weight 1. Acceleration 0. Int 25. Mods Oil Slick. When released, all racers behind will have a -2 to all rolls for a lap.
So, the diesel oil racer. It's a bit shit when it comes to its own stats, but it has a lot of integrity. So that's where it comes into its own play. So feel free to overclock as you would like. Just obviously, you know, don't die with it. That's really the only thing. You get in text as well. Basically do what you need to do. Just don't crash it again. I'm in a little
Great at
hard.
doing that.
Also as well, the viz and braking, that is for your modifier. Because you believe it or not, an oil slick is not a legal mod. Basically, what that means is that you need to roll above those numbers in order to succeed. You need to roll above a 1 in order for it to not be caught, and you need to roll above a 5 for it to not break on you.
What? Is it
But-
6?
Yeah, so it's a 1d6 you need to roll,
Oh,
and as long as you roll above that, then you're fine. The visibility one, if that is failed, will take you off the track, and the one that, if it breaks, that will then mean that you cannot use a mod again until it's repaired.
Alright, that's acceptable.
Yeah. Also as well, just for the sake of a style, the actual styling of the vehicle is basically the bare minimum you need for a car, as well as a giant propane tank on top of it, like, sort of like a giant propane tank style on it. That's all it is. It's basically just a giant fuel carrier.
I see. Alright.
So that's what you're going to be driving for now, and I even have it on the stream, so even the stream can see what it is, and I even named it Otto Vaelo Sellout. So, you know, how does it feel to be a corporate shill?
I don't see the sellout in the stream. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, I mean, that's just what I called it, so, anyway, but that is your vehicle. If you have any other questions about it, I can tell you about it as a GM, but, with that all being said and done, Fabian just sort of says, well, if that is all, well and good, would you like to cheers to good health? I might have another drink. You don't think they sell any, smoothies here, do you?
I do not know.
Right, okay, maybe I should just go then. But hey, you know, maybe you like the area. I think, I even saw some people looking at you as well, so hey, who knows, maybe you're getting a reputation here, haha.
Maybe. Alright, I'll take my leave now. Goodbye, baby.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Alright, then. See you later. I'll be going in a moment. I gotta settle the tab. Alright, bye-bye. And,
Goodbye.
as you leave the bar with your new car that is, totally not a bit of a piece of shit. Yep. Which is gonna be great if you ever need to try and get to first.
You're gonna be great help today.
Yeah. You then also get a text later saying, "Oh, by the way, if you can, try to hit a pole position. If not, it's fine, but just don't suck." That's what you get. So take that as you will of what place you need to get up to. Hey, just getting up to any place is probably going to be a hell of a feat with this. But yeah, you're going to need to track that integrity yourself as well, because, you know, that's going to be your thing for now. But yeah, we can call that your 2 weeks as well if you want to, and if we have all done our 2 weeks, we can get to the modern day. Any other thoughts, or should we get to it?
I'm all good.
Okay.
Alrighty. Perfect. You wake up on what would generally be considered a Saturday morning. As you would know, on this day, you do have a meeting down in the hangar. You don't know exactly what type of race you're going to be having, but you just know that one is in fact coming up on the Sunday. So today is your day to breathe and to make sure your cars are in peak condition. An interesting situation for you, Vaelo. But either way, you both wake up. As you know, your rooms are basically identical to each other, so you know they're basically with just one wall separating. If you want to go together, you can, or if you want to take a little tangent elsewhere, you can as well.
I'm sleeping in late.
Alright, fair enough. What about you, Vaelo?
I'll actually wake up and be a productive person and go
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, very
I'll
well.
catch up eventually.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's morning time, it's fine. Do you even try to wake Discord up, or you just leave him to it?
I'll kick his door 3 times and leave.
Yeah, Discord, you just hear a...
Screw you!
I say nothing.
Yeah, you get no response, but, you know, you're awake now. But, yeah, with that, with that, do you just go straight to the hangar?
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough then. Yeah, when you come to the hangar, would you like to go through the main entrance or the side entrance? Because there's always an entrance for the racers, but if you want to go through the main entrance, then that just means you have to deal with some other shit.
I'll go to the main entrance.
Alright, bear in mind that is where the paparazzi could be.
Okay, I don't mind.
Alright, fair enough. There's a few paparazzi there. Yeah, there's a few paparazzi there. They sort of start sending you a few questions your way, like, how did it feel to be launched out of your vehicle? What do you think of a Nina Caliente? And like, you get a bunch of, like, you know, mics thrust into your face, and you answer any of them?
Yes. I will answer the Nina question.
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
turn.
care for.
Yeah, you turn to a you basically turn to one of the reporters. They seem to be a bit of a junior reporter who maybe just sort of got given a bunch of questions to ask, and he just sort of like tried to put a microphone up to you. But bear in mind you're like 6'5", it's sort of a bit of a reach. Where you just look up and say, so Nina Caliente, yeah, thoughts?
Let my voice change.
Yeah, right.
I don't care for her. She's an obstacle in my way. I'll pass her eventually.
Oh.
And
Oh. Thank you.
yeah,
They
walk
sort
away.
of dart off. Yep. You are unchallenged by the security bar as they sort of just let you through. However, what you do notice is that as soon as you walk into the hangar, you notice multiple metal detectors and things like that. It appears security has been raised a bit more in the hangar. You're taking a look around and you can sort of see, while there are a lot of people milling around, you do notice more personnel of a security nature wearing, like, you know, deep black shirts, you know, hulking figures, many of them as well around different hangars as well. You don't know quite why, but I'm sure someone could fill you in.
Alright, I want to go to our hangar and see if Fabian is there.
Alright, fair enough.
I
While you get...
now arrive back at the hangar as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, while you go there, Discrec, you get a move on. Fuck it, just because you roll to be stabbed.
Oh,
Just don't roll below a 10, roll a D100.
Roll a 1.
You made an enemy, okay? Oh, that's close.
oh.
You swear you hear a buzzing like coming around by the side of you, but no, it's literally just a bee.
Aw, I had high hopes it was my old pal Grit.
Yeah, oh god, fucking hell, imagine.
I was like, yeah. Never mind.
It just goes buzz off and then leaves. But yeah, no, you get your way to the hangar as well. Dare I ask which entrance you go through?
Definitely the main entrance. Get that.
All right. Fair enough. Funny enough, paparazzi have kind of got their fill of you, really. You had a pretty decent race, but it wasn't anything too spectacular. So there's just some average questions thrown about, like just like stuff about your general life, really. Nothing too hot topic.
So, is there an example of a general life?
Yeah, one of them is, where the fuck did you come from?
Well, I turn to him and I say,
You will never know the full
Your
truth
mother.
of my origin. Sins.
Oh. Oh shit, okay.
Now,
Get a quote back, get a
I'll
quote back.
show you.
Yeah, they sort of like go to like get quotes and things, because hey, you know, talking to the press is always a thing.
of course.
Yeah, you then sort of remember back to a news story that you saw this morning, since you did stay in bed later, so you probably watched on
Oh.
TV or something. You sort of see one of the news stories about how there's some racers in another team who appear to be a part of a heated love triangle, which you found quite entertaining. They've called the team like Phenar Operable, you believe. A lot of issues going on about that with one of the racers known as Klein.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah, you've heard the news.
Oh, before I go fully into the main entrance, can I go talk to my best old buddy robot pal?
Yeah, you can. I mean, the robot guy is just at the door. They're willing to let you in because you have your lanyard, so, you know, they're not putting up a fight.
Can I talk to him?
You can try to talk to him.
Hello there, my dear friend. It's been quite a while. How are you doing today?
I'm a sentient Roblox.
Very nice. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And I walk into the hangar.
Jackass. And they let you through.
I choose to ignore that you said that last one.
Yeah. You two as well start to notice just the heightened security measures as well in the hangar. I don't need to go through them all again, but you definitely take a note. And as you probably arrive as well, you can probably see Vaelo making their way over to your own hangar area.
I don't follow him, and I go try and find my old buzzy pal Grip.
Oh god, okay. Well, tell you what, make me a check and explain to me how it could be a chaos check.
I scream for his name. I just say, actually,
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Grip Panther, are you around?
Okay.
I
just hope that he hears me and doesn't try to ignore me.
Okay, fair enough. Roll it. Let's see what you get. You just need to roll not a 6. Yeah, you roll a 2. You sort of scream this immediately and everyone turns around to you. Except one person. And funny enough, that's the person that appears to have a set of wings that is just sort of flying over people, funnily enough, just to try and get away, and they just like sort of, like, they're just not paying attention. They're the only ones moving. Everyone else sort of looks at you and just leaves afterwards, but they keep flying over to their own hangar area.
Well, do I have... If I just talk normally, would you be able to hear me?
You'd have to talk quite loudly, really, unfortunately. They're kind of far away.
Is it
Like, you sort of
possible to
see him...
put
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
close to him, or is he just like flying really high up? So
I mean, they're not flying too high up, but they're flying like a good 6 feet above people. Just that way they're getting away from most people. They are somewhat quick when they fly, so it's more likely you just have to go to their hangar at the end of the day.
right.
They appear to
well,
be trying just to avoid people overall.
Well, I would just walk up as close as I can to him and then just go like,
Grip Panther, how is it, my old buddy?
He just sort of turns very slowly, like stops flying, and just goes, "I'm gonna kill your sorry ass."
Oh, thank you for the compliment. I hope
They keep
you
flying.
Oh, goodbye, Grip.
Yeah, nah, they've got nothing else to say to that. They've said their piece and they move on. He was sort of just left there as he flies off to his own hangar.
I just go straight to our hangar after that.
Yeah, tell you what, just for the hell of it, make me a theory roll.
Theory roll.
Yeah, just want to see if you notice something.
Oh, it's my number.
You do notice something. You sort of take a moment just to trace him going over to his hangar, just so you can take a note of things. You see what appears to be a familiar-ish vehicle, funny enough. You then see on the nameplate the Jellyfish Ascendant, which some of you may know is the vehicle of Nina Caliente. It's parked right beside Grip Panther's vehicle as well.
And I take note that they're next to each other.
Yeah, and funny enough, you've also probably even seen Nina with that high of a crit.
I've never met Nina, so I don't
yeah,
know
you
much
don't
about her.
know the details about it, but basically, imagine just Penelope Pit Stop. God, there, words. Penelope Pit Stop. They basically are like a fit for purpose form of that into a T.
I'll use this info later, and once I'm talking to like Vaelo at some point, I'll just tell him, hey, I saw those two vehicles very close to each other.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, you know,
That's
you can
fun.
see them over there. Obviously, you don't see every single tiny aspect, but you can at least gather that they're in the same hangar. So that usually means they're probably at least working together or being a bit chummy.
Well, That's good to keep note of.
But, you know, you rolled a crit on that, so hey, there you go. Good job. You wouldn't notice it without that, so hey. But, yeah, no, back to you in the hangar. Unless you want to go and pester other people who are just trying to mind their own business,
I only like to pester my best buddy.
I'm
one
sure
else.
you do. Oh, dear. But, with that being said and done, you can slowly start making your way to your own hang if you want to.
I guess I could try to look out for Dr. Fabian.
Yeah, you would probably not see Fabian right now, but as you sort of get over to your hangar, you do notice there's a security guard there. They sort of just like take a look of you up and down, like, yeah, you're a weird one, alright, get on in there. They sort of just like, you know, make a note of you and move you in. You notice as well, like, there's actual like fencing around the hangar right now as well. Nothing like too grand, but just a little bit. But yeah.
Can I go and talk to the security bot?
I mean, this is an actual biological being here. They appear to be some form of rock man. Probably close to like a granity kind of rock. With like small marble inlays. But it's also like, yeah, no, get on in there.
Can I ask why it's a heightened security? Just for
I mean, you certainly can, you know.
So, security guy,
Yeah.
why is there so much extra security since the last time we've been here? Hmm?
Well, we had a bit of a robbery, you see.
A robbery? I wonder what have caused that.
Yeah, well, you
Such
see,
a
what happened is
mystery.
that some prick decided to steal from a charity box.
A charity box. Oh, they're
Yeah.
quite pathetic.
I know, right? Imagine that, you know, having absolutely not enough money to, you know, do anything. Yet you're some racer mechanic who gets paid a fuck ton here, and you're asking from the funeral funds of a fat grieving family. Imagine that.
Yeah, the grieving family of ones that probably dealt with the distraction dance. But anyway, I'll be
Wait,
going
what?
now. Thank you for the information.
Wait, what?
Goodbye.
Wait, what?
I walk away.
You see a bit of a cold sweat in the form, like, you know, like a sort of like piece of like you know, calcified, like, you know how hard water goes across places and it causes a white streak. You just sort of see that going over.
Well,
But,
I don't pay attention mine to it.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You also see a small note in there just saying that saying Fav will be back soon, and then just a small X on the bottom.
Does it not say anything on the back? Oh,
No, there's nothing about that, but your car is there, and you see another car as well you don't recognize. It's pretty large and it looks like a giant tanker.
tanker. I go to investigate.
Yeah. You see that it is basically a drivable version of the fuel tanker and the fuel canisters that you used on Dear Grit Panther's car. It basically seems like a giant promotional piece for that vehicle.
And it's doing in the same hangar as my car.
Yeah, it is in the same hangar. You don't see Vaelo's vehicle either, which, you know, obviously you don't know much about,
Oh,
but hey.
Wouldn't I know a little since we were talking to each other probably?
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably know a little bit, but whether available to share the information of what is going on, all you know is that, yeah, but either way, you know, you can surmise that, but your vehicle is there as well, if you want to, yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Your vehicle is there as well. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I do have the sudden urge to sabotage the said vehicle.
I mean, it's up to you if you do so.
I won't. The urge is too powerful today.
Fair enough. There is also your car about as well, if you want to take a look over that.
Yeah, I'll just have a little inspect on my little car.
Tell me how you're doing it out of curiosity.
How I'm doing.
Yeah, because that will dictate just what type of role you're
As-
doing.
As before, I'm always quite overconfident in any sense, no matter what the scenario is. So let's just say I'm happy-go-lucky, just like Dr. Fabian.
So you're basically
Enjoying
just
my time.
seeing how it feels more opposed to actually seeing if shit's wrong.
Something like that.
Fair enough. Roll me a chaos check.
Oh,
Perfect. I mean, hey, that's what you need. Don't worry about it. You need to roll below the number. You basically just sort of look around the car and it looks pretty good to you. You just give it a quick little startup just to tune it up. And that's when you notice something. You hear... Usually the car would go... But you're like a... which implies that there is a fault in the car.
Fantastic.
You're not quite sure where it is, but after taking a bit of time looking around, you do actually see one of the lines that transports a liquid coolant has apparently been slightly cut. It's a minuscule fracture, but you can still see it.
Accidental or on purpose?
You can't tell really. You can't really tell if it was like a form of serration that just sort of happened in transportation, or if someone like actually took a knife to it or something. It's hard to tell.
Is Dave nearby?
David is sort of just sitting in one of the corners out back, just looking at their phone.
Can I go to him and
Yeah.
take him to my car?
Yeah. They sort of look up, you go,
Well-
yeah, what do you need?
There seems to be such a little fault with my car. I'm hoping that there was no incident when you were trying to repair it last time.
No, not that I know. I repaired it to the best of my ability, and I'm pretty confident in that. Let me go take a look at it. They sort of get up and do a sort of a walk over to it, knocking over a physics-based bucket as we go. They then sort of look down and sort of look at it and go, yeah, no, that wasn't there when I was here.
You have
Good.
quite the keen eye. Could you think it might be on accident or a purposeful?
I mean, it's hard to say, really. These vehicles get moved around sometimes. You need an investigator, if anything, to really work out if you were sabotaged or not. And, you know, it's much easier to work out sabotage if they put a potato in your exhaust pipe. But it's just a cut, and I can fix that easy. Tell you what, give me a few minutes. Sorry
Thank
about
you.
that.
No, it's not that big of a deal.
Alrighty, well, give me a moment. Favi will be back soon, and I don't know when Vaelo will be here either, but his car's here. It's a weird fucking thing. Oh, hey, Vaelo, hey.
Hello there.
Yeah, what is this thing? And he sort of points to the giant car that is now taking up half the space.
A company sponsor deal. Yeah, I know it's shit.
Right, okay.
It is what it is.
A company
mean-
sponsor deal? What are you playing at today, the Vaelo?
Don't worry about it.
Sure.
I mean, the car's a little bit hefty, not much of an accelerator, but, you know, it can probably take a beating. It's got so much crap on it, it doesn't mind shedding a few pounds, put it that way. There's some weird shit on the back that I'm not willing to look at since that's not a part of my pay grade, but it's not broke. So, you know, take that as you will. Yeah, I'm gonna go in the corner again. Just tell me if you need me. Oh, Vaelo, take a double check for your car. Apparently something might have gotten broken. And this will just go to sit in the corner.
Alright.
Do you
so
take
is my actual car there? Or is or was he talking about the
Your-
company van?
Your actual car isn't there, no. It's only the corporate car there, the D-Sale Racer.
Could
Alright,
I
I'll go
quickly
check it out.
speak to Vaelo real quick?
I mean, yeah, up to you. You know, no one else is there
Vaelo,
in your area.
While you're inspecting your cars for any faults, make sure to check your, what was it, the cooling pipe or something like that? The little tube that puts cooling through. I had a little cut of mine. I'm just making sure that yours isn't broken either.
Alright, I'll take that into consideration.
Very
I
good.
will. I walk
Fuck
off.
off. Back
Mhm.
to the car.
Fair enough.
Fuck
Do you inspect it? Yeah,
Yes.
it is. Yeah, like, funny enough as well, like, you sort of, like, take a peek inside the cockpit, and you see that usually they're just, like, a Faraday cage of the basic things, but you see a radio in there. Like, you sort of, like, tune into it as well, and it's just the infomercials of that D-Sale, brand. It's just, like, things like, tired of your car breaking down on you? Well, come on down to D-Sale. We have a sale today, and it is great. You'll be sailing down that coastline.
They're the
It's
ones
just
who-
infomercials.
They're the ones who gave us fuel last time, right?
Yes, they are.
So the fuel is in this car.
Maybe.
Alright, well, I want to inspect everything. And I mean literally everything.
Fair enough then. How are you going about it?
Well, first I want to check out the fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's normal or is it or if it's the special one. You know, just open up the thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you open up the fuel cap because, you know, that's still a thing nowadays. Don't ask why. You give it a whiff. it's definitely not the stuff you stuck into the car. You'd know that smell. It's something different. Not quite anything you'd used before, but you even see on the cap it says experimental.
All right.
So that's all you see.
All right, I'll put that back then. I want to check out what Discourage said about the you
Cooling
know,
pipe thing.
yeah, the cooling pipe.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
imagining, like, ones like that.
Yeah, no. Bear in mind that you were called out about it. You can take a peek there. Perfectly fine. No issues.
And I wanna check the wheels and the
Yeah.
pistons connecting them.
Oh,
fair enough,
while
yeah.
he's doing that, I just quickly just shout to him.
Vaelo, I'm just going to have a little chat with an old friend. Just to mention that I did see my greatest best friend with a different driver. I thought you did mention something like that about it's about a jellyfish little ship. Don't know much about it, but I think you know more about it anyway. Anyway, I'll be off. Have fun.
Vaelo, as soon as you hear the name Jellyfish Ascendant, your mind immediately flashes to Nina.
That bitch.
Yeah. So, you know he does some
glance
info.
over at Discourage with like a very annoyed face, and then turn back to my car.
I walk off. I'm going straight to bloody Grip again. I hope he's on the floor now. If he's not, I have a better idea.
They're probably in their hangar, if anything. But while you're doing that,
I'll
Vaelo, in the heat of the moment, roll me a chaos check to see if you notice anything.
I have to get below my chaos, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah, below your number, then you're solid.
Oh shit.
The
I
one
will-
time.
I-
The one time. He's lucky.
Yeah, I will just say as well, you do have radical bonuses, so if ever at any point you want to re-roll something, you can use that. You each have one right now. These are gained if you do particularly cool shit, or if I feel like you deserve it. So bear that in mind, but just know that you have them. You don't notice anything.
Can I get David to check about my car?
Yeah, he takes a look over it. Yeah, no, it's the same order it came in. Came in this morning at about 6:30 AM, or 6:31.24 seconds, but yeah, corporate arseholes came in with suits, teleported it in.
Alright. And no one approached it? Did you see
Didn't see anyone, no. I mean, security
No?
guard did,
Alright.
but, you know, security guard's there for a
Oh.
reason.
Do you know which security guard did?
Yeah, security guard just took a look and called it a piece of shit.
No, okay, never mind. Thank you, David.
Yeah, no problem. Didn't see anyone else either. I'm not really security watch either, I'm just here.
Of course.
Right.
Well, you do your thing.
I will. They then go into a typical NPC sort of structure of sitting slightly off the chair, but still in a sitting position. They just sort of start eating an apple. But yeah, you're there in the hangar just as Fabian begins to walk in. But while that's going on, Discourage, what are you doing?
Going straight to Grip's hangar to have a little chat.
Alrighty,
And this
well.
one's a bit more serious.
Well, that's the thing. You start walking over there, but you can immediately see. You see, like, across the hangar as well, you're actually starting to see different aspects of the hangar as well, and what team owns it as well. They're called the New Sun Association. They sort of have like a large, like, you know, a sun resting over a hill. Their team colors are very much so like a sort of like yellowy orange kind of mix. And you can sort of see as well how everything is themed. There's always a little bit of that in. You sort of start walking over, and immediately the security guard just goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, hold on, mate. No, absolutely not. No, leave it."
Oh, come on. I just need to have a little chat with Grip Panther.
I know you do, and I've also been told he doesn't want to chat with you.
Fine then. I have a little. Just send him a little message while you. Tell him to meet me behind the hangar before the race begins.
Right, sure, I can certainly send him that message. You got a time in mind, or just before the race begins? Because he's a very busy man, you see.
I know of such things, but just before the race begins, he should know. He is quite smart, I think.
Right. Well, you best be off. You probably have your own things to do, right? You want to be making
Indeed.
sure no bad things happen to you, eh?
Indeed, security guard. I'll be off. Thank you for hopefully delivering my message.
Stay safe.
Goodbye.
Ace will guide you as you do what you need to do. But yeah.
What time does the race start? Because I didn't know, so that's why I just said
You haven't been told yet. So,
Oh,
you know, believe it or
right.
not, that's what Fabian's coming in with Vaelo right now. Fabian walks into the hangar for you, Vaelo, and says, "Oh, you're here, lovely. Oh, right, hello, David. Good to see you. Hello, Mr. Security Man. I'm glad you're here as well. Where is this? Oh, okay, they're not here yet. Right, okay, that's a bloody shame. David and Python said they were here, but I think they're on some revenge quest or something. Oh, right, okay. Right, so, we'll wait for him, but how are you doing, Vaelo? Yeah, that car's a real piece of shit, isn't it? Oh,
Indeed
God.
it is.
God Christ. That is, God, awful. Oh, God. The stylings of it is completely off proportion. I didn't want to
There's a
cry.
radio inside it. It
Oh,
only plays
God.
red.
Oh, that is absolutely heinous. You know what? Sorry, give me a moment. Can I get into your car really quickly?
No, of course.
Alright, thank you. There might be a bit of fluff, but don't worry about it. They sort of start crawling into the car and, like, try and jump up. They then start tinkering with radio. They'll be busy for a little bit, but with that time, just correct, you can probably come back.
Ah, yes, I walked down, acting as normal as I usually am.
Alright, fair enough. As you sort of come back, you just hear Fabian say, "So, what radio station do you prefer?"
Any.
Alrighty, okay. The 2100s rock. And sort of you hear them just have a few sparks come out and go, "Oh, shit, fuck." Okay, well, I think it worked. That is mildly less annoying, and if I ever have an issue about it, I will just say it broke in an accident. So make sure you slam the car up good, eh? Disgreg, you're there, lovely.
Dr. Fabian.
Yes, hello, I'm glad you called me that and not Engelbright, because oh boy, that is, my father is not too happy. I'll explain that later, but hopefully everyone's doing well, hopefully you're all rested, and I will tell you all about the, race that you are having today. Are you all, mildly prepared? We have some chairs around here. David, could you get some chairs for everyone? David sort of goes and gets a few chairs as, Fabian this time brings a stepping stool to go and grab the whiteboard that will inevitably come down. It takes them a little bit to get up there still, because they are quite literally a Pomeranian.
I could just walk up and just grab
No, don't worry. I can do it. Don't worry. Just give me a moment. And they sort of like take a bit of a tumble. Yeah, they sort of like do the thing like a dog goes up the stairs and we take a bit of a tumble. I'm like, ow, okay. I can do it. And they take like a good 5 minutes just trying to get it up. But they do eventually get there. They then realize that they're one.
Dr. Fabian.
Oh yes, no, I certainly am. And you know what? I've also realized I did not measure. I am about 1 inch off of actually grabbing it. So let me just, they jump for it, they hook it, and the ladder behind them falls down. So they sort of start going down with the ladder, and they're sort of dangling there for a moment. Like, they're just dangling on the dangler, like, oh.
Would you like some help?
Could you just get a pillow really quickly? Just so I drop down. Yes, there's a pillow just over the side.
I grab the pillow and I walk back and I place it under him.
Yeah, they just drop down and they're like, oh, right, yes, perfect. Oh, cause it's size, eh?
I wouldn't want you getting hurt right now, Dr. Fabian. I still require you.
Exactly. It's you know, still something very much required. Either way, so your race for tomorrow is going to be happening actually a bit more in the midday section. So scorching sun, because you are going to the planet's name. It's some desert planet, it's some godforsaken hellhole, I believe.
You have got to be kidding.
Yes, it's a lot of sand, unfortunately.
I have such a weakness for the heat.
Yes, unfortunately, it is going to be quite hot there.
When will the race start?
It's going to start midday at 12:40. So make sure you're ready sometime around 11:30, I'd say. Get some business done before that. But
I may be a little busy just before the race. I have a little catch up to do. Don't worry,
right.
I won't be late.
Oh yes, no, just as long as you're not late, do what you need to do at the end of the day. I'm sure that you've taken care of things. Yes.
What's up with all these security guards here today?
Oh right, yes. Apparently there was like a thief or something. Someone stole from a charity box from the Phenar operable teams. You know, a bit of a scumbag if you ask me. Not even I steal from charity.
Just because someone stole from charity, we need all these security guards.
Yeah, so it's Phenar operables, so you know they put a bit of a fuss about it, but
They
either way,
are quite pathetic, whoever stole
I
from
mean,
a charity.
exactly. And that team is very rich, so I'm not going to mess with them, and I'm just going to allow them to do what they say we need to do. So, right, it's a desert planet. So, imagine a bunch of dunes and a bit of a sandstorming, and just bear in mind that your blasters will probably glassify dust particles as they go by. So do bear that in mind. You might accidentally have a few glass shards about. But aside from that, it's a pretty straight course, actually. You know, it's just a few turns here and there, nothing too crazy. It's a bit like the old, oh, they had a name for it back in the day. It was like a NASCAR, I believe they called it. Really, you just need to turn left most of the time, but you'll be fine, I'm sure. Now, with this, I'll get on to the point why my father was mildly upset. They did not like the fact that you rammed once during the race. They thought it was unbecoming of what could be a great start in Gravity Rip. So
Unbecoming.
yes, unbecoming. So I realized that I needed to amp it up a bit more. If possible, could one of you ram someone every turn? I'm not going to say you need to have, you know, a particular position or anything like that. Just try to give a good whack into someone every turn. Even if you fail, but you know, just try to get a whack in, eh?
Well,
I think that's what he
have
meant.
quite expertise in such things.
Yes,
And
perfect.
same with Vaelo over there.
Exactly, yes. You've already tried the ramming capabilities, and I'm sure someone will always try to ram you. So that's all good, and I'm sure that'll appease the father. Oh god, excuse me. Appease the father. But yes, that's really all I'd like to see when it comes to things.
I have
Yes?
one more question. Will
Yes?
Nina be playing in this race?
Any what? Sorry?
Will Nina be playing in this race?
Nina. Oh, Nina. I don't know, but if you could tell me anything about the teams or stuff, I do have a small repertoire.
I would.
don't remember anyone.
I mean, put it this way, if
Yeah.
they probably have a car ready and out, they're probably going to be joining into the race. So if you see their car, then most likely are.
Vaelo, I did see a jellyfish and a Grip's car next to each other. The chances that they're probably racing is highly likely.
I see. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, so they are probably racing then. Oh yeah, Nina, you, did anything happen, in the time period that we have until now? Any, like, interactions or anything like that?
No, nothing important.
Right, very well then. But yes, aside from that, I think that is all solid. Oh, by the way, as well, bit of a bonus for you. If you can get into a podium position, I've also been told that you would be awarded a few crits and votes, as well as being gifted in good tiding a free hangar repair kit, which, as you all may know, gives you a little bit of a boon when it comes to the passive repairing of our repair droids. So hey, if you can get into a pole position, then that'd be quite grand if you could. But if you can't, don't worry, it still clears a favour. But,
Wait,
you know,
yeah.
just bear it in mind. Yeah?
At what position?
A podium position, so third or higher.
Podium. Oh, alright.
So if you can get it, then you're doing quite a bit.
Oh, don't
It would
worry, I
make
will.
more sense if Vaelo was the one that was ramming people, and I was the one that was accelerating, as I have the more acceleration.
Yeah,
We
but
could
at the
make
end of the
a
day,
plan
they want to see that car up there.
with that. Indeed.
If they
I
could see it up there as opposed to just racing, then that's where the boon comes in. But, you know,
Ah, there's
a favour will still be done. But sort of Fabian comes around and goes, okay, well, I believe that's most of the information you need to know. If you want to know any other information, I am still here for a small period of time before I have multiple more phone calls to do. I have many sponsors I want to try and contact, so that way I can get all of you more opportunities. I've been trying to talk to, what they call it, the Junko Pops people. That's been entertaining. Crazy people they are. But, you know, they pay well.
Sure.
But, yes, anything else?
No, that is all.
Nothing at all for now, Dr. Fabian.
Perfect. In that case, I will leave you all to it. Obviously the security guard will be here for a few days, so they will keep your cars in relatively safe condition.
Very
What time is
well.
it now?
Sorry?
What time is it now?
I'd say at this point it's probably around 2 p.m. So it's still the time that if you want to leave now, you can get a bunch of stuff done. But if you want to stick around a bit, fuck around some stuff, you can.
So how much is there left until the race?
So the race is happening tomorrow at 12. So you have about
Alright.
22 hours, I believe it is.
I want to go look around the whole, building place. At the
Yep.
different hangars.
Oh yeah, Chaos. I have a question.
Yeah.
You know how that Vaelo's car is filled with that fuel that gives you a 2+ modifier? Is that 2+ modifier in effect still?
You don't know if it is full with that. All Vaelo knows that is that the cap said experimental on it.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go in first, and if I don't, I'm going to die. Don't worry.
Don't die again.
I mean, you have a high integrity. If you died now, then
Wait, integrity. If I can use that when I'm trying to.
yeah. So as you know, integrity is basically a measure of how much of a beating your car can take, as well as when it comes to overclocking, how much you want to shove in. So you could shove in quite a bit, but do bear in mind you don't have great stats.
Yeah, I mean it's only one less acceleration,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So sorry, just to confirm, you want to go taking a look around? Do you, Vaelo?
Yeah.
Right. Anything you're looking for in particular, or just trying to get a
No.
gather of things?
Just gathering things.
All right, fair enough. Roll me a theory check.
Theory. I have to get above my chaos, right?
Yeah, unless you want to say it is a chaos check.
Well, okay, let's say it's a okay, I would be looking around more like very suspiciously, so that the bodyguards would look at me like, what the fuck is he doing,
Okay.
That would be pretty chaotic,
So yeah, what I'd say is that basically the type of check will give you different information. Basically, one of them is just more of a general idea, while the other one will give you more detailed information. But the more general is obviously the one you're more likely to succeed in.
I rolled a 2.
Alright, well in that case you get more general information. You sort of take a note of some of the cars that might be joining in. You don't exactly get full looks of the security guard just shove you away. But you sort of know where some of the cars are that will be racing.
Did I see a jellyfish?
Give me another roll. You're gonna be rolling for a chaos check.
3.
Yeah. You see jellyfish in, and funny enough, you even see Nina, sort of standing over the car and just checking on a few bits itself.
Alright, I'm gonna head out now.
Yep. You don't do anything?
No, not yet.
Fair enough. we catch fucking 12 a.m. Vaelo sneaks into the hangar. Oh dear. I mean, but yeah, no, you then start coming on back. Discorrect, anything you want to?
I would like to leave, but before I go, I would like to check my illegal modification.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That was installed by the illegal modifier. Sorry, I just saw she's literally typed in !lurk. Don't do anything illegal. Oh, call the police. Literally start talking about illegal mods. So yeah. Yes, for Dust Bomb. This is a illegal mod that is basically attached to the back of your car underneath the vehicle. So basically what can happen with it is that your car will basically just jump up a tiny bit, and then the bomb will be unleashed and explode about a second later. And it will just cause a big dust cloud for someone behind you. And obviously with that, it will basically make people roll at disadvantage.
I'll just do a little check to make sure it looks all good. Nothing's
yeah.
in it.
Yeah, no, it is fit properly. It was done by a proper mechanic. No one really seemed to have noticed where it was, since they do rely on concealability. But as you know, discoverability is a 3 and breakability is a 4. So this is a more visible mod more than anything.
Alright, well, I guess I'm done. I'm just gonna head out. I'm going straight to a... I'll just say a corner store. I don't know if those things exist in the future.
Alright, what do you mean, like a corner shop to get a drink?
No, I'm going to look for cooling pads, because Discoric does not do well in high heats.
Yeah, no, you can easily go to a corner shop or your Mesco's as well, if you want to.
Mesco's. Yeah,
yeah, Mesco.
I'll go straight to a shop and buy some cooling pads.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You sort of walk in, like a few people turn, sort of see you. Some of them wonder who the fuck you are, and other people are like, oh, it's Discorek. Yeah, no, it's that guy. You know, there's a few people like, you know, hushed whispers, but they sort of, you sort of see some calling pads. I'd say just knock off 50 crits, and you can get them paid for easy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, just knock off 50 crits, and then you're sorry. You might want to just track it in your general Discord chat now.
Yeah,
and,
I
change
put it
later.
in my notes. I have.
Perfect, good. Yeah, no, you now have some cooling pads, so at least you won't be unphotogenically sweating in your car.
Indeed.
Yeah, these sort of cooling pads are much like the ones that you used before, but actually use technology from Frozen Worlds to basically create a little ice sprite that you then just basically put against your skin.
Nice.
Or
Well,
whatever it is.
I guess I'm done there. I'm gonna head straight to the pawn shop. Time to sell those antiques I scavenged from a dumpster a while ago.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, those are antiques, eh? Yeah, no, so you start making your way over. You look like there's like a very large one that has like a few like cameras around it as well. If you want to go into that one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep, fair enough. You walk into a quite large affair with many varieties of weird and wonderful items. You then see a balding human gentleman behind the counter, a bit of a heavy set.
Well, I just go straight up to him and say,
Yep.
Hello there, my dear Pawner, or however I call you. I have a few things of antiques to sell that I found in my attic a while back.
Alright, yeah, sure, I'm Mick Harris. Let's take a look what you got.
Very good. I have this golden... this little three little tri-candle thing.
Alright, so you got a golden candelabra, okay.
Yes, one of those. I also have a silver-looking pocket watch with a fine design around the center with a cool little buzzard. And finally, I have this medal. It's don't know what the medal is for. It has a heart in the middle with a gold surrounding with a sharp, I would say, lines. I don't know how I would say it. I'm not really the best describer.
Yeah, no, I think I see what you mean. So let's take a look here. Okay, so let's start off with this candelabra. Doesn't seem to be that old at the end of the day. Maybe at most like 10ish years old, but you know, it's got gold on it, and that could always be useful for something. You know, the conduits of the city.
Indeed.
The pocket watch is a bit older. Clockwork mechanisms are obviously phased out since the 2100s, so this very much acts on a laser-based system of you know, calculating the time. The medal, actually, I believe is probably your oldest piece here. I believe that would be from the 2300s, where yeah, no, okay, there we go. That was the signification of the Love and Death War. Yeah, no, that was a gruesome time, really.
War was a great time.
Yeah, no, it involved a
that type of war.
Yeah, no, it involved a lot of robots as well. It was love, death, and robots. It was a real bloody massacre. I mean,
massacre nonetheless.
Yeah. Tell you what, here's what I'll offer you. Now, this is great. Could you roll me a 1d50, a 1d100, and a 1d150? Okay.
a 1d100, right?
Yep, 1d100 and a 1d150.
Okay, my
luck
is terrible today.
Well, 150, let's see.
No, not bad.
That's better. Alright, so, let me actually just try and do the maths on my fingers right now. That's 35, then that is, 50, okay. I'll give you 151 for it.
I'll take it.
Alright, well, you know, it was great coming here. Let me know if you need anything. I'm Mick Harris, and welcome to my pawn shop.
Very well.
Yep, add 151.
Goodbye.
Alright, very well. Add 151 to your crits.
Alright.
You ain't getting a lot because it's literal junk that you found.
Exactly,
So,
but that's not that bad.
yeah, that's not bad. You know, getting an extra 100 odd crits every time. I guess. God.
901
dear.
credits.
Yeah, the descriptions make it better. So, you know, the descriptions of the items allow you to
I
give it
tried.
better
I was.
value.
This is. It was just
Yep.
right off my head. I couldn't think. So I was like,
Yeah, well, hey, you know, descriptions matter. But, you know, you sold your stuff.
I feel like I'm just done for the day, and I'm just gonna head back to the hotel.
Yeah. You then see if they put up in a window for extortionate prices of like 2,000 crits, 4,000 crits, and 6,000 crits.
I'm too poor for that.
No, the items that you sold are basically sold for that.
Oh, you have got to be joking.
It's a pawn shop. And, you know, yes, British accent, pound shop.
Hmm.
You know, they sell cheap. You know, they buy cheap and sell
Oh.
high.
That's what you meant. They sell
Yeah.
cheap and they sell high.
Yeah, buy cheap, sell high. Yeah.
It actually makes me kind of happy when I see that.
Yeah. Anyway, now that you've done your bit, Vaelo, anything you want to do?
No, I'm gonna go back home.
Okay.
You know, actually, I'll look around the city. You know.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Anything you look for in particular, or just trying to get ahead of things?
No, trying to check out the layout. You know where everything is.
Yeah.
Places.
You sort of generally notice that there's like a general high street area just going through the middle of the city. So that's where you get like most of your typical shops, like, you know, any clothing shops, department stores, things like that, even like a video gaming shop. You then go to obviously whatever marketplace for like, you know, mechanics and things like that. There's also a marketplace for just general second-hand goods as well. You can probably get some random things that could be useful. Then there's also like just around like different types of oddity shops as well. There's some shops that claim to have like, you know, mystic abilities that they can sell to you. And then there's a shop that literally just says guns.
I walk in there.
Alright, fair enough. You walk in and immediately you see guns.
What do I need to buy a gun?
You would need crits to buy a gun.
And I don't need no license.
I mean, you don't know yet. You just know that you probably need money. You don't know how Credit City works.
I wanna go up and ask.
Yep. I mean, as you walk up, you don't see anyone at the counter, but then you see a bit of movement. And that's when you realize that the guy at the counter is actually blended in with the gun rack. He's like, oh, how you doing, lad? How you doing? You doing good, yeah?
Yeah. Like you asked, what would I need to get a gun? Any licenses that I would need?
Oh, right, yeah, no, the licensing of Crater City. Yeah, no, so you must be new here. Oh, yeah, right. Actually, I think I know you. My son watches you. You're that Vaelo guy, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no, my son's a big fan. Yeah, oh, fucking nice one, lad. And, you know, I'll tell him that you came in it. But, yeah, so Crater City, basically how things work here, right? Basically, you got your whole registrar of fucked up shit you did. So, basically, if I was to say something, it would check if you're wronging. It would tell by, you know, the idea in your mind and things like that. If you're not wronging, you can get one legally. And if you ever shoot it off, the agents will come and take a look at why you shot it. You know, we've got a pretty good system for that, as it dissuades a lot of crime when it comes to shootings.
I see.
Yeah, so, you know, all the legal ones are sorted. We also have a few different types of self-defense measures as well. We got stun guns, we got stun buttons, and we also even have laser spray as well.
Laser spray.
Yeah, laser spray. Back in the old days, I used to use a spray, right, that allow you to be, like, you know, really sick and, like, have your eyes itch. It's basically the same thing, but it basically burns them slightly, so they're more fucked up for longer, right?
I see.
Yeah, no, the stun baton, right? That basically means that you can't see for a little bit as well. It like permanently blinds you for like, you know, a good period of time. And that stun gun, you know, it takes you a moment to aim it, so you know, you got to be a bit of a thinking lad for it. But that really paralyzes someone, so you know, a few different defensive other measures. But yeah, you know, then we also have the old classic firearm system here.
Of course. Alright. Well, thank you. I'll be back another day.
Yeah, no problem. Come back anytime. Yeah, by any chance, where do you live, actually? I feel like I know where you live. You're living in the rough area, aren't you? One of the rough OLs.
What you ask?
Oh, it's just because, you know, I've been seeing a fair few fellas come around asking for that sort of stuff. Yeah, no, a bunch of fellas. Yeah, no, a lot of self-defense people, funnily enough. There was one geezer who brought in even an old like survival knife and was asking to, like, you know, even try to get electrified. Real crazy geezer too. Big insectoid fella.
I see. Alright.
Yeah. What? Wait, you don't know him, do you?
Could you repeat his description again?
Insectoid fella. I didn't really give a name, but he was sort of wearing like, you know, a big old like military coat kind of thing. You know, seemed to be some sort of veteran.
Will it be possible, you know, what did he come here for?
I was looking to see if he can improve his knife. You know, make it a bit more electrified.
Huh, alright, I see.
Yeah, no, a bit less stab,
That's
bit more zap.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. I'll
Yeah,
have to take my leave now.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Well, I'll come back when you want to, when you got the creds for it. You know, we do illegal purchases here. We're not one of those ruffians down below trying to sell you, you know, the inferior goods.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Have a good day now, Vaelo.
Oh, of course, you do.
Yeah.
Alright. I wanna go on my phone real quick and text this correct that his bug friend was in a gun shop looking for upgrade his knife. You should probably watch out.
Yep. You get a ping on your phone just correct with that exact message.
I just look at it, I was like, oh, that's nice. And anyway,
Yep.
I walk.
Where are you right now?
I'm walking back. Actually, before I'm just at the doorstep to the hotel, and I just had the sudden idea, and I turn around and I head straight for the Critter City's high-end place where all the richest people live.
All right, as you
find the nearest dumpster and start ravaging.
All right. Well, as you get over there, roll to be stabbed.
Wait, I got stabbed?
No, roll to be stabbed. See if you're going to be stabbed. Just don't roll below a 10. Okay, you're fine. Yeah, no, you are stabless. So yeah, you start going to a higher end of shops. You know, you see like what would be like, you know, as like the Darmani sort of shops and things like that. You see a few of them about the higher end aspects.
Do I see any dumpsters?
You don't see a typical dumpster. You see what is basically a receptacle that will then laser burn anything inside of it. So I highly recommend not sticking your hand in it.
Does it have a date of when it does that?
It just does it when something hits a scanner.
Oh, that should be nothing in there if it's already hit the scanner.
Yeah, you sort of take a peek into it, and it's just sludge at the bottom with a bit of ash.
Shame. I still have a little look around just to double check any other bins or something like that.
Yeah, tell you what, give me a theory roll. A few people as well like look at you like, oh, I dare say, it appears as a rough fellow trying to steal from different shops.
I pay no mind to the attention. I actually enjoy it. But I rolled a 4, so it didn't work out.
Yeah. You go shop by shop, just trying to find somewhere that has like a more archaic dumpster system, but you're not seeing anything. Places up here are usually pretty solid when it comes to security, because there have been issues of crime, and whilst it's still low, it's still from the ages of crime being a severe issue that you know, they're there. But luckily, crime's been outlawed in Crater City, so there's basically no crime.
Oh, well, no crime.
Yes.
Yeah, getting stabbed every
Crime
time
has
I
been
go out.
outlawed.
Yeah, crime's been outlawed.
It seems so.
We just said no to crime.
Sure. Well, I just walked back to the hotel and just finished up the day.
We're on road to be stabbed.
What?
We're on road to be stabbed.
Please don't stab me.
I think you might want to do a roll, you know, just a 1d10. Sorry, not 1d10, a 1d100. Yeah, you're fine.
Alright. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing bad happens to you.
Today.
Yeah, you know, saying nothing bad happens to good people. It doesn't really apply to you, but nothing bad happened to you.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, you can go back to your hotel without issue. Vaelo, what would you like to do since you have left the gun shop? But are you doing anything else in particular?
No, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and sleep.
Yep, fair enough. You're not a target, so you know. For all of you, it's starting to get late. So if you ever wanted to do anything but more in the later period of the day, now would be the time. But
I know where the announcer lives.
The announcer for like Gravity Rip Racing, is that what you mean?
The announcer who is commentarying the
you'd probably assume they live in the 1% neighborhood. You know that they make a very strong living off of being able to accurately and efficiently talking about the events of what happens in a race. Bear in mind, so many people watch it.
Yeah. I'll have a think about my plan later then.
Are you going to try and kill the fucking announcer now?
No, that was not my plan at all. It's nothing about
Mhm.
killing at all.
You're gonna kidnap him.
Nope. You'll see
Hmm.
if it ever works out.
Why are you always going to crime? God damn. Well, we outlawed it, man. Like, crime's outlawed. You're not allowed to do crime.
Oh yeah, so Mr. B's buzz over here decides to stab me, and that ain't an issue.
you know, nothing committed yet. So, no. Yeah, either way, you all do what you need to do. You're all in hotel rooms if you want to, you know, do anything else right now, or we can go to sleep and we can get you up at 8 a.m. sharpish.
I'm sleeping.
Fair enough. Vaelo, you'll sleep.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You all go to bed. You don't need to roll to be sad because I'm pretty sure you locked your doors and you've learned by now.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, did you not lock your door?
Nope.
Well, you know what?
I know what to do.
Yep.
Oh.
You hear like a few drunken noises, like someone go like, "Oh, before," and just like bang on your door, like, "Oi, Derek, Derek, Derek,
I'm fast asleep. I don't.
Derek, Derek, Darry G." Basically, we'll start saying that for like a few minutes, then just shrug off.
Yeah, I'm just deep sleep. I don't know about Vaelo though.
Yeah, Vaelo, do you hear someone shouting Derek?
No.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, you all wake up at a reasonable time of 8 a.m. unless you want to say otherwise.
No, I wake up at 8.
I wake up at the same time this time because I know that I still have that little appointment with old Mr. Biz.
Indeed. And today is also race day. Now, as you noticed, Greg, you did ask to meet Grip at the back of the hangar, so,
Yes.
you know, we'll see what happens with that. But it's up to you what you want to do. Yeah,
How much would a knife be?
I mean, if you know where the gun shop is, you can probably take a peek.
Yeah. Well, I want to head straight to the antique shop so I'm just gonna head straight out first, and then head straight to the antique shop. Actually, no, wait, I don't have the antiques. Never mind. My plans are there.
Yep.
Well,
You ain't got shit. Alright, fair enough. You waiting for Vaelo or just going straight without him?
I'm leaving him. Screw him.
Alright, fair enough.
You know,
Yeah, no. Yep, fair enough. I mean, Vaelo, what are you doing?
No, I'm going straight over to the hangar. I have nothing else to do.
Very fair. You have a nice walk. It's correct. You sort of start making your way to a place that just says guns, and then you see, like, also just in tiny lettering, and others.
And others.
Yeah.
Well, I head in and I immediately start looking for knives. I don't even bother talking to the reception guy.
You don't really see a receptionist. Like, you don't even see anyone there.
I don't pay much mind to it then.
Yeah. They have, like, not exactly knives. They have more, like, bludgeons, if anything. Like, you know, things that if you were to hit someone with it would give them a bit of a headache. You sort of find that there's actually a lack of real sharp knives in Greater City.
Strange. Anyway, how much would a bludgeon be average?
Just want to check. I'd say, how many crits do you have?
I got 901.
Yeah, probably be a bit more than that. Yeah, unfortunately so. I'd say it'd be about 2,000.
Well, we gotta wait for next race then.
Yeah, now they're made really nicely with, like, you know, pretty
Wait.
solid handle.
Would there be any vest, like bulletproof vest? Or a knife vest?
Yeah, no, there definitely would be some, like, sort of protective equipment if you ever did feel the need for it. That would probably be more expensive, though.
Of course it is. Well, I just...
Yeah. Yeah, no, fair enough. As you leave, see, you hear, alright, see you later then, bye!
Ah, goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're both making your way to the hangar, then you will see what you need to see.
Yes.
Alright.
So what's the time?
The time now, I'd say probably about 9 a.m. when you're getting there. So you still have about 3-ish hours before the race itself.
So So it's like 12:45. You said
The race is going to be at 12:04.
12:04. Right.
Yep. Will they like the awkward timings?
Right. Well, I would like to meet him just like say 11:55.
Right. Yeah. No.
Actually, no.
I mean,
11:45 would be my time.
Yeah.
That side of the back.
Yeah. Fair enough. So you're just setting up the back there. No one seems to arrive. Is there a case for guard? I mean, by about 11:45, now is about the time you want to start getting into your cars. Be prepared.
Screw it. I head into my car.
Yeah. Either the guard didn't say, or Grip didn't care.
Probably Grip didn't care.
But Vaelo, as well, from 9 to about 11:45, anything you want to do in particular, or are you just going over your car and making sure things are as tight as could be? Vaelo?
Vaelo.
Oh wait, let me
He doesn't say.
double check. Yeah, okay. Don't worry. Vaelo is probably just trying to get sort of their racing, so there's no need to be concerned.
Let's.
But
Well.
Oh.
Well, actually, before I get into my car, I'd like to talk to. I'll see if I can talk to Grip first.
you make you even start walking towards a hangar, and the guard just immediately eyes you.
I'm still gonna walk up.
Fair enough. They don't break eye contact.
Security guard. I hope my message got through.
I think your message did get through.
Did he respond in any way when he was receiving?
It's not a part of my job description to give you the results of your failed communication.
Failed communication, sure, my friend. Anyway, I'm gonna say that Grip is still quite busy preparing for the race.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you'd be pretty busy too, you know, if you wanted to win a race.
Sure. By chance, is Nina around?
That is something I don't need to communicate with you.
You're quite uptight. I can't really blame you for such uptight security since the charity robbery.
It's my job.
Anyway, I guess I'll give him a new message. Give him this message. If he does not come to the back of the building after the race, there will be a few... what would sound less threatening? Consequences?
Are you trying to threaten a member of the Newtown Association?
Oh, threaten. Oh, no. I would say more of a... what's the word? Motivation is my word.
Oh yeah, what's that motivation then, eh?
That he would be... that if he doesn't come, there might be bad things on the way.
So it is
Karma.
a threat.
No. Karma is...
You're threatening him with karma.
You really like your threats, don't you? No, it's not a threat. Make sure that you get that in your head.
They sort of eye you up and down. You should probably get ready for your race, mister.
I bend over. Oh.
I bend over him in a, let's say, suspicious look, and then I walk away.
Fair enough. They aren't really phased, funnily enough. They don't really seem to be that caring about the antics you're trying to pull.
So he doesn't really care about his look.
I mean, you don't know.
I don't really care.
Yeah, that's just playing security, you know? But hey,
That's security.
issues can always be settled on the racetrack.
Wait, actually, before I get in my car, I want to do another double check on the old car of mine. Make sure my cooling thing isn't cut again.
Yep, sure. Take a check. How you doing it?
Just another general look like I did last time.
Fair enough. If you're doing a general look, I'd say give it a kill shot.
What? God damn it.
You don't notice anything?
Oh, great. Fun.
Yeah,
Alright,
don't notice
I get my
anything,
car
seems
then
alright.
and get ready.
Alrighty, fair enough. Tell you what, I'm gonna do a quick BRB, as I just need to pop a balloon myself.
Oh, I guess I'm taking control.
Sorry, what?
I'm taking control of the stream now. Thank
Oh,
you.
absolutely not. I'm not fucking trusting you with that shit anymore. No.
Okay.
Not
Wait,
for-
we were talking about mustard.
No,
last
yeah, not for the mustard incident. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a be right back.
time. Oh,
And
well,
yeah, we'll be back in a moment as we hear the end of Vaelo's preparations before the race. Then we get into the race itself. So, I'll be back in a moment.
I'm not ready.
That's literally the first thing everyone heard.
Yeah, I'm not ready either, man.
Oh, fuck you. We're starting this shit anyway. Vaelo, you come back as Discorek is coming back to the hangar. You see a Fabian in the corner as well. What do you do?
You're still on the B-Ranks back screen.
I
Mhm.
approach Fabian.
Yeah,
I
Fabian
approach
is
the group.
Yep, yeah, so everyone's sort of like gathering around, it's like final prep. As I said before as well, Discorek, you don't notice anything wrong with your car. So, you know, figure out you will. But yeah, Fabian's sort of buzzing around, making a few calls, and sort of goes, oh, right, everyone, are you ready? Are you all prepared? Is everything in order?
Indeed, Dr. Fabian.
Right, perfect. Yeah, no, we should be racing in about 15 minutes, so if all of you get into your cars and get ready, that'd be brilliant. Do remember, it's all a bit of a Faraday cage, so only I'll be able to contact, but I'll do my best to relay any important information as need be. Yes, any other small things we do before all of you need to get into your cars?
I would like you to keep on track on Grip Panther's position.
Right, yes, you know, funny enough, you did ask for, you know, people in the race, so I did do a bit of digging, and, yeah, no, Grip Panther will in fact be in this race, as well as the, Nina person, actually. They will both be in here. So, if they are your friend, then that's great. If, they are more vindictive, then, perhaps be careful, I'd say. Make sure that you, take the necessary precautions to your racing capability.
Don't worry, we're the greatest friends.
Well, this might be a case where there's two people that might be of a rivaling sort, so, you know, let's hope that it's not two people conspiring against you, eh? That'd be a first for both of our teams.
Indeed.
There's
Yeah,
a
but-
bug on my thing.
Is it what?
There's a giant spider on my screen. Oh.
Oh!
Wait, what?
Okay, I killed it. It's okay.
I can't tell if this is our roleplay or...
I killed
That
the
was-
storage cheese.
No, just like that need a voice changer on as well, so just like after like all of that, you just say, there's a spider on my screen!
I can't tell, like, wait, are you talking?
I know, it's just a moment of spider, smile. No!
Anyways,
Uh,
you can continue.
That's it, I'm adding a spider racer now who's just gonna hate you for killing their kid.
Good. I hate spiders.
Oh boy. Oh dear. I mean, sorry, very serious roleplay. Right. Any other questions before we get to it?
Not that I have.
Is the jellyfish participating in the race?
Yes, no, the jellyfish ascendant. That is Nina's vehicle. I was able to call a few favors, and I did find out actually. You know, it's a bit of a juicy fact, but you know, there's gossip that the Grip Panther and Nina Caliente might be racing together, which honestly is quite interesting because that's a new signing actually. Grip doesn't exactly have the best reputation, but Nina is like a golden child of racing. They're
She's
you
going
know.
down today.
Oh, really? Oh, well, lovely. That would actually do great for the team, really. She takes up a lot of the sunlight. Quite literally, she takes up a lot of it. Yes.
Sorry to disrupt you, but could you please go over our side jobs for this
Oh,
race?
right, yes. So, the side job. This is mainly focused towards you, Vaelo, because you are the one driving the car. But, your main thing, if each of you can attempt a ram, just one of you attempting a ram every turn, that would be great. So as long as one of you is giving it a go, that'd be grand. Don't need to succeed, just the attempt is all that matters. You know, the there was an attempt type of thing. You, Vaelo, your side job, which you've already sort of accepted to get your car back, is to drive that piece of shit. Now, if you can put that piece of shit in the podium position, you'll get a little bit extra. Let me go through my documents and just double check how much they said. Because they also were willing to donate another repair droid in order to give us a bit more of a passive ability to repair our cars. That way it's less votes for all of you, which would be quite grand, really. Yes, right. Vaelo, you'd be able to earn 6 volts and 1,400 crits, which, you know, isn't too shabby, but, hey, it's something at the end of the day.
Of course.
And, you know, as long as this time you're not wrecking it, you'll probably make a fair bit more.
Vaelo, I suggest that you just keep an eye on the getting in the podium style. I'll deal with these side
I have
jobs.
something to do first. Secondly.
Yes, but do remember, if you're feeling any radical, do give it a go. Try some daring stuff, perhaps, and it might just go well for you if feel like you're maybe at a bit of a advantage. Also, do bear in mind that once the second lap is done, unless you have a illegal modifier, nudge nudge wink wink, you'll then be able to overclock, shedding your integrity for a bit more oomph, like a typical internet celebrity back in the days of 2000. Oh, was that too soon? Was that too soon? I'm bad at making those sort of jokes. That was very much too soon.
It was on perfect time, Dr. Fabian.
Right, okay, perfect. I always wonder about that sort of stuff. But, yes, either way, I wish you all of the best, and, yes, happy racing. I will be back in the VIP box. Someone might try watermelon and strawberry smoothie.
Don't choke on it, Dr. Fabian.
I will not. I'm actually very good at not choking on it. I use a straw, actually. That way it goes down the gullet very well. It's obviously, as you know.
Smart idea.
Indeed, I'm very careful about that. But I won't keep you anymore. Tell you why. And they start trotting off.
I'll do a little wave.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, it's probably about 5 minutes till race time, so I'm assuming that unless you
I'll get on my
absolutely...
car.
Yep.
Same.
Alrighty. Well, you'll get into your cars and you all prepare for your next race. Before we do what needs to be done, I need each of you to roll a 1d20.
Ooh, time for the position.
2.
Indeed. Really?
Oh, again?
Yeah.
Close to the podium.
That is very handy for you. So you are in second position. Very good. You'll obviously see this in a moment, but let's see Discorrect's position before I roll the rivals.
Oh.
Well, as
Damn.
before, I'm always in the backish, but I'm not that far back.
13, that's not too bad. Perfect for ramming, as
Unlucky
you
number,
might need to.
though.
Yeah, it's an unlucky number, so, that might be a bit rough, but it's fine. But yeah, for the first time as well in Gravity Rip Racing, this is technically a team versus team affair. There are 2 members of an opposing team that are going to be racing you in this race. So let's see what they roll. Okay, that's not good.
Is it not good for us or for them?
You'll see.
Oh no.
I also need to assign these counters to a person. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, there we go. Let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And then what I'm also going to do is just make a small annotation on my screen so I know whose is who when it comes to things. So, oh, fuck me. Why did you go to 1,000? Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. That was weird. Sorry, it went a bit weird. Okay, let me just go ahead and do a, sorry, it won't be just a moment. Since I, obviously as well, like, if you want to know how I track it on paint.net. Basically, I just move around little counters. So, yeah, no, I track it like that. So we have, because, paint.net is a superior art form at the end of the day. Like,
Obviously.
yeah, exactly. Like, who wouldn't use paint.net? It's brilliant.
Not that gamer, indeed, cheese.
Dear. Okay, so we have, and then we have you. Okay, perfect. I'll then need to get their stats up later because, oh boy, I did not make a note of them, but it's fine. I can get them up on my phone. Boy, preparation, eh? Imagine that.
You called us unprepared.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've got so many fucking people to track. I can't help you make so many fucking enemies, okay? Right, there we go. Perfect. Alright, that'll do. That'll do nicely. So, you all sit in your cars and you prepare for the teleport, which eventually does happen on the 12:03 timeline. A blinding white light takes over you as you're then teleported to a desert world. Before the light even recedes, you feel the heat, and luckily for you, Discorrect, you're able to sneak in some cooling packs. For you, Vaelo, it's a little bit hot, but it'd probably be fine for the period of a race, for the most part.
Don't
We'll see.
worry. I'm
But,
used to the heat.
Fair
He's
enough
already
then.
melting.
Yeah. But, yes, with all that being said and done, you see yourselves in different positions. I would say, Vaelo, you are pretty close to the front. You don't see anyone really. You Discorrect. You do notice one of the cars being ahead of you. It's actually a car that you know quite a lot, since that is a car that was involved with fueling escapade.
My greatest friend Grip is right next to me.
Yeah, it's a bit further ahead, so there's still a bit of a gap, but you see that. You don't see where Nina is, though. None of you do.
I don't really look out for Nina.
Yeah, no, fair enough. But look, all of you prepare for the race. Lights turn on and the countdown begins, and in 3, 2, 1. You are off to the races! So, let us start off with Otto Vaelo. What will you be doing? You are in 2nd position.
I speed up.
Alright, so you want to advance in positions.
No, actually, I want to keep my position.
Oh, you want to hold it?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to attempt to hold in this. So basically, if you're attempting a hold action, what you need to do is roll a 1d6 plus your weight modifier. And then I'll be rolling a pushback, because when you fight the pack fights back. So let's see. Wait, oh, perfect. Alright, let's see what I get. I get a 1. Yep, no. No other racer can physically get past you. Funny enough, even though you're in the sand it's a bit shoddily made, it's just the sheer size that is putting people off. Because while you're going over the sand dunes, you're finding the bumpiness of it. People don't want to be crushed underneath it. So whilst it's a bit of a bumpy ride, it's very much actually doing well for you. Next on the board, we have our dear Grip Panther. They're looking to get a bit ahead in life, so let's see what they get. Okay, they get... They are going to do... Okay. Okay. They are able to do something very well. I'm trying to think what they're doing this moment. Yeah, let's save it for now. They are able to do something, but we then move over to Discorrect. Discorrect, what are you doing?
Did I see my little Grip friend advance at all?
You think they're making some plays to go ahead? However, it's very much chaos as you are in the middle of the pack. You're having a hard time seeing how things are.
I'm slamming him.
Well, you can't slam right now. You can either advance, hold, or retreat.
I would like to be in front of him at least. So I guess I will forward myself.
Alrighty. Fair enough. So I need you to roll a 1d6 plus your acceleration. I will then roll a 1d6 because when you fight the pack will indeed fight back.
Oh, great. 3.
Yeah, I unfortunately rolled a 6. So the pack here is pretty intense actually. Like, you're still trying to weave through, and while you see glints of Grip as well going through, you're having a hard time even just trying to keep your own position. It's pretty rough back here. But you think you're pretty much where you started anyway. You don't think you lost any positions. But, you know, we still have another person to go through because there are 2 rivals in this race. So let's see how they do, because they are going to attempt this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're going to do a bit of this. Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Let me see what they're going to do here. Funny enough, Discorrect.
Yes.
You see someone in a pretty familiar vehicle start shooting right by you. They are somewhat ahead of you though.
Did they go past Grip?
Well, we will get to that because this is the end of the headicam phase that we are going to explain here. Vaelo, you were able to hold the podium area very well actually. You didn't push it first, which fair enough, but you were able to stop any other racers potentially getting past you. You then get an update as well about the positions of your rival racers here. Grip has moved up to 8th position, and Nina had a very good race and was able to move from 18th to 12th. They rolled an 8, so, you know, they did very well. But, yeah, then just behind them in 13th position is you, Discorrect. You had a bit of a rough time during the pack, as a lot of people were pretty ferocious over sand dunes, and you had to be careful wiping the sand away from the screen. Even a few little hard bits even were trying to get into your car. But, for the most part, things are pretty okay. Vaelo, maneuvers phase. What would you like to do? You can overtake, slam, or block.
I can't use the mod, can I?
If you want, you can use it anytime, but just bear in mind you're going to make sure that it isn't C.
No, okay. Okay, so what can I do? I would actually...
So you can overtake, slam, or block.
I want to overtake.
Alright, fair enough. Would you like to know a little bit about the car in front of you?
Yes.
Alright, let me get their stats. I won't give you the massive amount of detail, but they're pretty balanced when it comes to cars. There's nothing that they particularly seem to excel at because they got a decent amount of weight to them, a decent amount of acceleration. They seem pretty balanced.
Sorry. I would like to block.
Okay, you want to block?
Yeah.
Fair enough. In that case, you are using your weight versus another person's acceleration. So I need to roll for that because the person behind you is actually pretty nimble.
I can't add integrity to the blocking.
Unfortunately, you can't. No, the overclocking has been disabled for this round. Okay. What I'm gonna say is you're gonna need to roll high.
Do I have to roll too?
Yeah. You've got to roll a 1d6 plus your weight.
5, 6, or 6.
Okay, they rolled a 7.
Okay.
Oh.
You try to block your way for where the person is trying to come, but they keep trying to overtake you. So, what you do find, unfortunately, is that this racer is able to... At first, they sort of try to, like, turn you, but what you notice about the car is that it's very top-heavy. So you find yourself almost tipping over a bit, so you have a bit of a struggle trying to then get it back on track before you get over the next hurdle. And, unfortunately, you do find yourself trading positions with them. You don't notice any slight remarks or anything. It seems to be just business for them at the end of the day.
Alright.
But you're still in podium position, so you know you're doing okay. You're doing okay. Let us see how our dear boy here is going to do. We're just gonna do something simple. Okay, hey, Yep. Interesting. Alrighty, that is going to be something that happens that will be caught on to later. Now let's see how Nina does. What would they do? They try to overtake. You sort of see Nina attempting like a bit of a movement with a person in front of them. They seem to be a bit of a bulkier machine more than anything, but nothing too bulky. So let's see how they do. Okay. Okay. I believe that is a success. So, you sort of see Nina quite definitely able to get around what is usually a bit of a bulky machine, which would usually be quite difficult to get around. Nina still has a good control of their own car and their own ability to accelerate, and they get out of your range of potential maneuvers. So it's good that they did do that because you are now next. What would you like to do as this big bulky machine actually turns to you as your next opponent?
Well, I want to contact Vaelo about Nina.
Alright, start shooting.
Vaelo, you hear me? Vaelo.
Yes.
Ah, very good. I just want to note that Nina has gotten ahead of me and is coming up to you very soon. No, she's not too far away, but she is still quite distant. I would keep an eye out behind you.
Alright. Thank you.
And I turn off my little radio and I start planning on my advancing, as I have no need. I would.
Right, now
I
do
would
bear in
like
mind, on this...
it's a bulky guy.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You can overtake, slam, or block.
Now to overtake.
Right, overtake. You are rolling your acceleration against their weight, which their weight is a 2. So let's see what you get.
What am I rolling at?
You roll a 1d6 plus your acceleration modifier.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it, unfortunately, because they did in fact roll a 6. They rolled a 4, then got 6. As you basically try to overtake them, what you generally find is that they let one person go through before. They ain't letting it happen again. They see you doing that, and now they are going to try and slam you. So, I now need you to roll your weight against their weight.
Alright, so I 1d6.
Yep. You better do well on this.
+1, right? That's
Yep.
for my...
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh no.
Why do I even get 1?
Unfortunately, they also rolled a really high number. They got a 8. They rolled a 6, and they have a +2 to their weight modifier. Yeah, this person is not taking prisoners. What happens is that as you're sort of going over one of the sand dunes, they sort of take their car, and they are actually able to like sort of almost acrobatically maneuver it onto yours and drag the tips of yours down. So you're actually dragged through one of the sand dunes. You are going to take 2 integrity, and would you like to tank an extra 2 integrity to stay in your position or fall back a position?
Fall back.
Alright, fair enough. You are going to fall back.
Why can I never get ahead of anywhere?
No, it's like yeah, don't worry about it. Either way, with that being said and done, we then move to our next part, which is just a general synopsis of what has happened in this race. So, Vaelo, unfortunately you had to fall back in position due to a little bit of issues holding the line. Grip Panther was actually able to go up to 7th position, and Nina was able to move up to 11th. You, unfortunately, Discorrect, you had to move back to 14th. But, that all being said and done,
Over again.
yeah, that all being said and done, we then move to our next phase, which is the Helicam phase. Vaelo, what are you doing?
I can overclock now, right?
Yeah, indeed. So you all hear the overclocking limiters disengage. You can now overclock.
So I want to speed up and go back to first or second place.
Right, fair enough.
And I want to how does it begin? Sorry, I forgot. It's my acceleration plus integrity, right?
Hold on a second. So yeah, what it is that what you need to do is that when you overclock, you basically say, I'm going to burn this much integrity, and then you add that to your acceleration modifier that you're going to be using for your advancing. But yeah. Okay, so let's say, how much integrity are you willing to burn? As this will be added to your roll.
8.
You're going to burn 8 integrity.
Yeah.
I want you to just know you're in
I'm
3rd position.
Sorry.
I have 25 integrity.
Fair enough then. Yeah, no, fair. Yeah, burn your 8. And here's what you're gonna do. Yeah, because this car, it can shed a lot of weight. So, you know, it's an interesting playstyle.
Alright.
Burn 8 integrity, add that to your acceleration modifier, and roll a 1d6. Oh, fuck me.
I have a 14.
Nice.
You know, I also rolled a 6, but the fact that you're burning in that much integrity...
Well,
Yeah, no, you're getting there. You just shoot it first.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
For the love of
You
God.
shoot it first, and you actually knock out the guy in last place as well. You get by them, so they are now retired. It's technically not a proper retiring, but you know, this is like what you end up doing.
Wait,
Yep.
Wait, you were...
would that count as a slam?
No, unfortunately, it doesn't count as a slam,
No.
as you just pass them. When it comes to the racing of Gravity Rip, what happens is that if you're able to overtake a racer that is at the back, so let's say like you're in first position, when you overtake a racer at the back, that person is then disqualified and said too slow. You then just overtake that person, and yeah, that like what you end up doing to shed this integrity is that you basically just put it into a massive overclock. The fuel itself was called experimental, and it appears that it uses parts of the car to give itself a boost when need be. It's not
Alright.
the experimental fuel that you had before. It's a different type, but it seemed to be more self-destructive for a bit of an oomph.
Okay.
But yeah, nice one. Let us go ahead and see how Grip is going to do, because they also would like to advance. Not me, okay.
Die.
Not me, okay.
When you say that, I feel like he's advancing. Or at least pretty fine.
Grip Panther gets a bit of a boost. And yeah, they'll do that, because here's the thing. Vaelo, you've had a pretty decent boost, and so you're pretty far ahead of people right now. And what you notice is that the person that was behind you before is not that person anymore.
Oh.
It's Grip Panther.
What?
Yeah, they decided to push their way through the through their pushback. So they burned some integrity just to get through it. And then they end up going about 4 positions, I believe it was. So Grip Panther is doing pretty fucking well right now.
So he's
Let's
second
see.
now.
Yeah, Grip Panther is now in second. They burned a bit of integrity to get there, so they're technically a bit weaker. But bear in mind, they're a tanky machine. And
Okay.
they are out for blood on your team, because oh boy.
He may be
I'd like
ranked.
to murder them.
Yeah, please do. I
Yeah,
would
let's see what
love
happens.
it.
But first, we have another turn from Nina. Let's see how they roll, because they too would like try and get a pretty decent spot. Not as good. Yeah, not quite as good. We're not gonna risk it. Nina's machine, as you probably know, is not quite as tanky as other cars, so it doesn't try to push back too much, but it still gets a bit of acceleration, actually. It still goes a little bit further ahead of you, Discord.
How many loops are there before it's finished?
So this is your second lap,
3.
there are 3 laps, yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
So you have a movers phase, then another helicam phase. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry, you got a bit of time with this boy, so, you know, keep it in mind.
I'm so gonna slam it first actually.
hmm But yeah, Nina pushes ahead a bit more. So, what would you like to do, Discorrect, as you see them starting to pull away?
So, wait, can I slam?
No, in the helicam phase, what you can do is advance, hold, or retreat.
Guess I'm advancing. I cannot stay in this spot for too
Yep,
long.
fair enough. Roll a d6 and add your acceleration, and I will roll the pack, because when you fight the pack fights back, and the pack is shit.
Oh, that's good news, but
Let's see what you roll.
so that plus my acceleration.
Yep.
Oh!
Alright, that is 6 positions. The pack rolled a 1. If you want to burn a bit of integrity, you can to move up 7. It's up to you.
Oh, no, I'm not losing my I'm keeping my integrity for the slamming. So just 6 spaces.
Fair enough. Now, I will say, would you like to be next to Nina? Because I can put you in front of Nina.
In front.
Yeah,
What
like
if I
with
said
6
no?
positions, you'll be in front.
Nah, I'll be in front of her. She's not much of an issue. And if she tries anything, I do have that illegal little thing on my back.
Exactly, you get to go first. So
Well,
I will move you
going
your
in
6
front.
spots. Perfecto.
I would like to communicate, because I will probably see her, right? I'll know
Yep.
that I have to. I would like to come and communicate with Vaelo, see what he says about it.
Vaelo, can you hear me? I have
Yes, I
good
can.
news. It seems I have gotten ahead of Nina. Would you like me to engage her at all, or would you like to do it yourself? I would.
You can do it. Your friend, the bug man, is right behind me right now. I'm not slamming. Is that fine with you?
Oh, I would love to hear a good slam from you. Please go ahead.
Alright.
But-
we'll see how it works now.
Let us say where we are, because each person is now marked, but whether it's you marking them or them marking you, we will see. But, Vaelo, you are in first position with Grip Panther right behind. And then we have Discorrect. You are in 8th position with Nina in 9th. So this is going to be a bit of a matchup for now, which is going to be quite interesting. But Vaelo, you are in first, and you're in maneuvers phase. There's no one ahead of you. Oh, what was that? Is that your roll?
No, health back.
Yeah, yeah. You want to say it was by accident?
It was. I have That's how I'm doing, yeah.
Oh, so your voice changer is still on, but okay.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
good. It's all good. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah. Let's see. Roll to see if it was by. Yeah, no, roll to see if it was by accident. Fuck it. Roll a D100, roll above 50.
What? This is
Roll
not
above
fair.
50. No, fuck it, I like my idea.
Damn
Roll,
it.
roll a
Where's
D100.
the
If you hit above 50, you get to roll again.
Where's the 100 there?
You just roll /roll 1D100. Nope, that's your roll. What are you doing?
I'm overclocking. Can I overclock?
Technically, you can't due to the fact that you already rolled.
Well, I'm adding it onto my roll.
Yes, but you see, with overclocking, you need to say beforehand how much you're going to overclock.
I was going to, but I clicked the button accident. It's not fair.
How much do you want to overclock? And I will
Okay,
cut it
but-
down. Okay, tell you what, I will give you 3, but you still take 5. But you still take 5 integrity.
No. Okay.
This
I'm
this
doing
this is
three.
attack. So, okay, fuck you then. All right, you take 3. You've been affected by 2, so you know.
God damn it,
I'm
Elmo.
holding. I'm holding.
You're molding. Sorry, you're molding or you're holding? Could I get double check? All right, you're holding. Very well. So, what are you rolling as your overclock on that? I'll let you do a retrospective.
What's the rest perspective?
As in, hey, I fucked up. What do I like? I want to do this.
No, so wait, what?
What is your overclock? How much integrity are you willing to burn?
5.
All right, you're gonna burn 5 fucking integrity. Okay, bear that in mind. So your roll is now a 7. You then have Grip Panther behind you as well. So you are holding. They are going to try and get around you. So you are also rolling for weight. Do you have any modifiers to weight? Or you can do acceleration. It's up to you.
I'm using weight.
Okay, fair enough. Yes, this is a block that you're doing here. Yeah. So you're on weight. So you rolled an 8 there. Alrighty. Grip Panther is going to try and get around you. So let's see how they do, because they as well are going to burn a bit. Let's see if they burn this much. Actually, no, they burn this much. They're gonna burn 3.
Oh.
They also have a +3 in weight, so they're rolling at a +6.
Griff is not
They
working
need to
out.
roll a 2 to meet you. Roll again. They rolled a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry. This could go very well for you. Just bear in mind, you're rolling at a
Does my
+5.
integrity still count?
Yeah, this is just a reroll.
Elbow.
Oh, okay, so it's a +6 then.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
+6. So you're both rolling at +6. This is like a fucking Goku battle.
Yeah.
Oh.
5 plus
Oh!
11.
Roll again.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Roll again.
Roll again.
They both rolled 5.
Oh,
Oh shit! Oh shit! He rolled a 6.
No!
Oh fuck!
Damn it!
this is what?
Actual
This
fucking
is
anime
spam,
battle.
This is rigged. This is rigged.
I didn't.
Oh.
I have the roll right here. It was a fucking 6. I mean, they burned
Wait,
3
this guy's-
integrity. They burned
Oh
3
my-
integrity getting this shit here, so they are definitely a bit lower than they need to be.
I'm gonna
Vaelo,
slam
you
him so
fail.
hard.
You're going
Now-
to slam him and make sure he doesn't come back up.
Oh, fuck me. I mean, here's the issue. You now lose first position, so you now switch places with Grip Panther.
That's fine. I'm still in
At
top
least
3.
he can still slam.
Yeah, sorry. You lose your position, so you're now in second. Grip Panther is now in first. Oh,
So
fuck
the
me.
captain's
Oh, fuck, man. I didn't call rigged, but cheese. You saw before with shit in 10 counts and how shit was so fucking like.
Weighted
Ugh.
dice, cap.
It's not. I asked which dice you want. You said metal, so I went with metal.
Oh, I know
Oh.
that.
Remember this.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I mean, Grip's now in first, so now they get to hold. Actually, no, no.
They're
They're
gonna
gonna
slam,
slam.
me, aren't they? Huh?
Yeah, they are. They're not putting anything extra into it, so they're still running at a +3. You need to roll a 1d6 plus your weight. If you want, you can overclock a bit.
I'm going to overclock by 2.
Alright, fair enough. Mark off to integrity, add on 2 to your roll. They are rolling at a +3. So it's even values again. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
7.
No.
Okay, you wouldn't call me rigged.
Oh, no.
Chaos.
Chaos. No. What is?
You're going to call me rigged.
What happened?
This is a
I-
scam.
I'm
This
afraid
is
to
a
mention the
scam.
number.
Oh.
This is a scam. You got a 6, didn't he? So I think you should use the computer dice.
I roll the dice properly, like I do the whole little rolly thing in the hand when I go whoop. You see, Verge rolled a 3, but no, he did roll a 6. Oh god,
Okay.
it's what do you mean it's rigged? Cheese, fuck off! It's not actually not rigged. I
It is the
shit you
metal
not. He
dice
rolled.
in the ice cream
It's a
tub.
metal. Do you want me to use a different dice?
Yes.
Yeah, all right, fuck it. I'll use a different dice for you. Okay, what would you like?
Go-
Plastic.
All right, plastic.
Yeah.
What do we got? We have a hold on, let me get. I have a cool purple dice with little clear bits in it that has white lettering.
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
All right, fuck it. If I roll this and this is a 6, I'm done. It's a 5. Fuck it, we're using that roll.
Oh.
It still beats you. It's a 5
No.
this time. It still
Wait,
beats you.
never mind.
Yeah. He has a +3. You rolled it a +2. So he rolled a 7. Sorry, wait. Is it? Yeah, no, it is because you both rolled at a +3. He still beat you by 1. He slams you. So take off -2 integrity.
Vaelo, you're not helping.
And would you like to take an extra 6 integrity to hold your spot, or would you like to fall back in one spot? That's where the 6
I'm
comes
going to
in.
hold my spot.
Hold
No,
it.
that's where the 6
Yo,
comes in.
the bloody grip.
Wait, you're gonna take 6 integrity?
Yes.
You can just go back one spot.
No, I want it.
Actually, yeah, no, okay, yeah, I'll go back one spot.
Alright, you go back one spot, you don't take 6 integrity. Holy fuck, Grip Panther is out for blood.
So I have 9 now. No way.
Did you take off your 2 from that slam?
Yes.
Okay, you're at 9 integrity from 25.
It's okay.
You have one more lap to do, and we are still far from done, because we now have the Discrec versus Nina situation here. Discrec, what are you doing here? Now, bear in mind, Vaelo, you still have an oil slick, but, you know, continue that later.
Actually, time to use my illegal method.
Alright, Tim, what's going on here?
Dust bombing Nina and then slamming. Wait, can I do both? Or can
Uh,
I
Yeah, I'd say an illegal mod is a free action.
dust
so tell me
bomb
what
then
happens.
Slam.
Wait, tell me about this
Wait.
dust bomb.
Alright, the dust bomb. It's quite hidden there, but once it's immediately explodes and covers the entire of Nina's screen, window screen, making her so blind it gives me the full chance to that cool drifting and a slam straight into the sides of the dune seas.
Very well. Right, I now need you to roll 2d6s. The first one is to see if it is seen. The second one is to see if it breaks.
Right. Let's see. If it, I don't care if it breaks, but if it's seen, then I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Correct. My luck was already terrible in the whole. Let's go on. Ooh, this dice working here.
Because I have your stats for your illegal mod here, and I want to see what you get. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Your discovery is a free. You need to beat a free.
What does that mean?
You need to roll a 1d6 and beat a free in order to not be seen doing this, or you'll be taken off the track.
It's too late to back out, is it?
You still get to do your action to Nina.
Wait, remember, you have those the point that you can reload, right? Reroll.
You
Oh,
do
right.
have a radical bonus if you
Reroll.
want to use that.
Using it.
Alright, use your radical. Mark off your radical. You can't have another radical right now. Roll that again.
Yeah.
You need to beat a free. So 4, 5, and 6 is the only way to beat this.
Oh my god!
What is this? Why does it
Rigged.
hate me?
Rigged.
That's not me, motherfucker! I didn't roll that shit!
Roll 20 is rigged, cancelled. reported.
What is
Okay.
it? Okay, fine. I don't care anymore. I'm using all my I'm gonna use all my integrity, except
Yeah.
for one.
Okay, so you're
I'm making sure I
deploying
kill Nina.
you're deploying this. Immediately you hear sirens going off in your car saying, "Danger! Danger! Illegal modification detected. You will be removed off the track in T-minus. Soon. Please prepare for immediate removal in 30 seconds."
I'm merely slamming. I'm not even gonna listen to the full message anymore.
Alright,
I'm
fair
really
enough. You
sad.
are going to slam the shit out of Nina very well.
Oh,
I'm
Crazy.
overdriving this.
Alright, how much are you overclocking by?
I have 7 tech. I'm gonna use one.
use all of them except 2.
Oh, should I? Okay, I'm going. Oh wait, I mean, I will.
Put it this way, you're going off the track anyway. Either you go out in a blaze of glory, or you get taken off the track. You see what happens. Or you just, see what happens at the end of the day. It's up to you.
Use up 8. Use up 8. Do it.
I have only 7 integrity.
Now,
Use
bear
up
in mind,
7.
no, not all. I'd say maybe save 1, because if you fail this, Nina can
if
then
I
slam
fail,
back.
and then I can. Well, I may get teleported for it.
I don't know. I don't know if it teleports someone if they're immediately being slammed.
Who knows?
Yeah, just use 6 then. Use 6. Don't die.
I'll use 6. I would rather keep my.
Okay, yeah,
car.
okay, sorry. Just to clarify, if you fail this slam,
Mhm.
what happens that you take -2 integrity.
Ah,
So how much
Right.
integrity are you burning right now?
I was gonna burn 6 and leave 1, but if I'm gonna lose 2, then
But so if you hit 0, your car is going to explode. It's not a case of if you go beyond it.
alright.
Okay, just use. Oh wait. Oh.
I'll use 5 then.
If you use
no,
5 from
wait.
7, that gets you to 0. If you want to be safe, you need to use 4. But if you want to risk it and try to guarantee a slam
wanna-
against Nina,
Nina isn't really my arch enemy, but I would like a slam, so I don't want to lose my car. So you know what?
put it this way, here's one thing I'm going to say about Nina's car.
Mhm.
Nina's car is not a weighty machine.
Right.
This is
Well,
for
neither
me.
am I. Neither am I.
But here's the
So-
thing. If you put in 6... Okay, so I'm not going to say anything, but there is technically a game mechanic here that if you think about it, you can guarantee something.
What do you think, Elmo?
Okay, Trex. If you
Mhm.
use 4, you already have plus. You have +1 to weight. Yeah, you have +1 to weight. So that'll be already a +5, and you've rolled 2 ones already. So yeah,
Mhm.
do a 4. Do a 4. Trust.
Yeah, 4, correct.
Yeah.
Alright.
You do 4?
I'm clocking 4.
Alright, you are overclocking by 4. You're going to shred for the last of your car that you can, because as a dust bomb comes out, it does still trigger at the end of the day. So they are still rolling at disadvantage due to your dust bomb.
Right. Well.
Actually, wait, sorry, is it disadvantage? Wait, hold on, sorry, let me double check. Your dust bomb. Yeah, maybe so all races from the other races are at disadvantage. So currently, Nina is trying to fight with dust. Yep.
Sorry,
It's
distracted.
basically started to corrupt her screen, so she can't actually see where things are right now.
Well, that's it.
You're going to roll this, and whatever I roll, I'm going to be rolling at a disadvantage.
Alright, so 1d6 plus 4, right?
Plus 5, which you have a weight of +1.
Oh, right, plus 5.
So you got a pretty good chance of doing this, unless I'm actually rigged.
11! I got 6!
I rolled a 2, so yeah, you are guaranteeing the slam. Nina will take 2 integrity just straight off the bat, but roll a d6.
Damn.
Okay, that's 3.
But it,
You know
it's
what?
saying it still counts, yeah?
Yeah, and here's the thing that's funny about this. So, time sort of slows for a bit. You hear this alert just work, and you understand what you've done. You're going to be caught for doing an illegal mod. Usually the punishments aren't too severe. It's maybe just a case of a, a bit of a fine or something like that in crits. It's usually not too severe. But you launch it all out, and you dust bomb Nina. And you can tell it's been very effective. Because they don't see you coming. How do you slam into Nina?
I'm gonna do my greatest move of all time and do a Tokyo drift. Slamming my side of the car into hers, and she falls down right into the. Actually, she would die, right? She's only 2 integrity.
Just do it. Just kill her. Kill her.
I can't kill her because it doesn't kill her.
It wouldn't.
But I
kill her.
just
Slam
slam
her
her.
off the track.
Is there railings?
Sorry?
Is there railings? or
Yeah, there are
anything?
railings.
I slam her straight into the railings and
Yep, so you start grinding her car into railings, but here's the thing, she doesn't let up. She takes the damage to stay in that position. Because she knows that you're out of this race and she's just going to gain another position. And at the end of the lap, you are taken out of the race. So as you're still continuing to grind against Nina's car, all of a sudden you are then teleported back to the hangar. And we'll get to you later.
Alright.
But-
Well, have fun.
Yep, that is the last thing you hear, Vaelo, because Nina technically still has a turn. Because, you know, that was just Discrec's turn. But Discrec is now off the grid. And Nina has taken a fair bit of damage. So they are going to try and accelerate beyond their next foe, which also is a bit of an acceleration beast. Oh fuck. I need to roll again. Okay, look, I shit you not. I just rolled 2 6s against myself.
Ah,
Cap.
what?
I don't know how! Hold on. Hold on, like, I'm getting both my hands and cupping it, okay? I need like a dice rolling tower. Can someone get me like a dice rolling tower? Like, if I put one on the throne, can someone get that for me? That's a 6 again! Hold on. Okay, that's a 2. Okay, Nina got a 6, they got a 2. God, I just rolled 6 6 6. Fuck me. Yep, Nina's overtaking. They get by just fine. So at the end of that, we have. Jeez, I literally just switched dice. I generally don't know what to say. Oh dear. But at that juncture, Grip Panther is currently in first position. In third position, we have Vaelo. Now, we have Nina in 8th. And Discorrect has been taken off the track. Now we get to our final lap. You basically start coming across what is known as the glass fields. This is where a lot of superheated sand has turned into small glass shards that will begin to start ripping at your car if you're not careful. The Grip Panther goes first, and they're going to try and hold their position. They're going to do it by weight because they're a weighty boy. Not bad. Okay. They have done what they need to do. Vaelo, what are you doing?
I'm going to accelerate the fuck out of my car.
Alright, you're going to advance. Alright, are you overclocking at all or are you holding?
Oh, I'm overclocking, of course.
Okay, by how
going
much?
with a
Because bear in
4.
mind, okay, how much integrity are you going to be at right now?
9.
Alrighty. Wait, is that after the overclock?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, after the overclock, I'll be at 5. Yeah.
Okay, bear that in mind. Okay, interesting. The pack rolled a 4. So I
Yeah.
need you to just roll a 1d6 plus your acceleration plus the amount you're overclocking.
Please don't fail me here.
How much did they roll?
You overclocked by 4, so that's 5. Do you have any acceleration?
No.
Okay, but that's fine, honestly. You beat the pack by 4. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Grip Panther is able to hold. There's no point in you burning more integrity. They are able to
I'm
keep
not
you
going-
out of first.
Yeah.
Yep, fair.
I'm-
You
I
just
thought
moved
you should go
second.
first.
You did what you need to do and you've moved second. That's what you've done here.
Yeah.
Now, the next question is, let's see what Nina does. Because Nina has all the possibility to get up there right now. It's just a matter of the rolls. You know what? Just to give you a bit of initiative, Drex, roll me a 1d6. That is going to be the pack.
Sure.
Oh no, no Drex.
This is the pack.
3.
Oh.
Okay, I mean, they have a, what, +2 to their acceleration? So their stats are a...
Technically,
Yep, acceleration +2. Let's see. Okay. They rolled a 4 +2 to a 6. They can go up 3 spots. Whether they burn integrity is another matter.
I can't rig it with me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not fucking rigging. You know what? We're gonna be careful here. No, we're gonna be ballsy.
Or are they ballsy or are they low?
No, they're staying there. They're not gonna push it. Vaelo, you start to see Nina coming up behind you. There's still a few racers between you though. But at the end of the headicam phase, Grip Panther is holding on to first position. Vaelo, you are holding in second position, and Nina is in fifth. Grip Panther goes first. And I think you know what they're going to do.
Oh, I swear to God, that whore. That insect bastard.
They are aggressive. They've come towards you know, and they have 7 integrity to burn on this. They've been waiting for this, so yeah, they are going to shred 3 integrity. So they are rolling a +6. I need you to roll a 1d6 plus your weight.
Can I overclock? No. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
my god!
Oh, just give me a moment really quick. First of all, sorry, I don't usually have announcements on during these streams, but thank you for Prime, I really do appreciate it, and thank you for follow. Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying this Gravity Rip tabletop. Hope you're doing well. I don't usually respond to the chat during these as well, but I just thought I'd say hi because, you know, money. But thank you, I truly do appreciate it. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, sorry, what did you roll there? Yeah, they're gonna successfully slam against you. Take off 2 integrity. Would you like to take an extra 4?
No.
In that case, you fall back to 3rd.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what integrity are you at right now?
2.
You see, you're in a very fortunate spot right now. You are in between each of these races by 1 car. There is someone in front of you and someone behind you. And in front of each of those, or behind, is Grip Panther and Nina. Yeah, oh, actually, sorry, just really quick, just a moment. You know, Buster, funny enough, I've been getting that as well. Trust me, I'm going to talk about that later after the stream. I want to share some of the messages. It's pretty funny. You know, do a bit of a name and shame. So if you want to stick around for that, you know, just wait a little bit. We'll already be done in about an hour at tops. But yeah, let's see what happens, eh?
I haven't really watched the other streams. I wonder how they went.
I mean,
did they go worse than us?
I will say, you had a really rough time.
I think the DM should roll and roll 20.
I mean, yeah, once I know how to do DM rolls, I will.
I don't like this.
Yeah, but like, here's the thing, like, you know, like, Drew hides his rolls as well, so I'm like, oh, I hide my rolls, but, yeah, so this was a +6, so you fall back. Okay, Vaelo, it is now your turn. What do you want to do in this situation? You have 2 integrity on what is basically a glorified parade float. You had 25 integrity in this, and it's at 2.
I am going to hold.
You're going to hold!
I shall not pass.
You shall not pass! Allegedly, because the person in 4th is a pretty nimble bastard, so let's see what happens, eh? Because you are going to block against them. You need to add your weight into this roll.
I'm going to by 1.
Okay.
Please.
I mean, you might as well, because if they decide to slam against you in this, they will fuck you up. Okay.
Okay.
They rolled a 5. You are able to hold against them.
Oh, yes!
You with this giant fucking parade float, like a goddamn bus driver, is just trying to navigate. You notice little parts of fuel falling off as well. Your car is about to be wrecked, but this acceleration machine is by no means a person that is able to even take a hit right now. They are a smoldering wreck, and you just are able to even use your own wreckage to try and block them. So they're too afraid to get around you. But Nina is behind them.
No. Yeah, but
let's see what they do.
They can go by 2.
Yeah, now out of curiosity, would you like to use your mod? Or are you waiting?
I was not.
I'm not going to.
Very well then.
We need to keep the story alive and well.
Nina is in a rough position right now, but they need to do what needs to be done. They are going to try and overtake a person that you are blocking.
Okay.
They need to roll their acceleration against their weight. Indeed, this is the last maneuver that we have. Okay, Nina rolled a 4.
Can I roll for the other guy?
Sure. Their weight in this is a 0.
Okay.
Was they
Wait,
focus more towards acceleration?
I'm gonna pray.
You pray not to get a good roll. Oh my god!
Oh.
And the
What is this
unsung hero
The one
holds
time you
it.
want a bad.
Let's go.
The unsung hero who is actively trying to dodge your own shit flying off your car is even able to hold Nina, since Nina is expecting things to go, but they also want to avoid wreckage themselves. So it's basically just a big snake that you've sort of made, like a conga line, as each person is trying to avoid you in a different way. And this is what happens until you get to the final sprint across the glassway, and then you reach the finish line.
Oh,
Because the
let's
race
go.
is now over.
I did it. I did it.
You
That's
did
correct.
win. And let me tell you right now, Grit Panther is at 4 integrity, Nino's at 3.
Oh.
They by no means got out of this without any damage. They got kind of fucked up.
Man. Well, look at me.
This car is
Yeah.
a great car.
I mean, I'm just glad it actually got used to its fullest potential.
And you actually got to the podium. Got
And
that
do
side
also bear in
job.
mind you technically lost a position over all of this, but you know, whatever.
Wait, what did I
But
lose?
you technically lost the positions, you started in second.
That is true, but I'm still in the top 3. That means I get the
Indeed.
money.
That means you'll get
Indeed.
more money. But let me tell you how much each person will get. Because, you know, I want to also tell you just how much Grit Panther and Nina will be getting to supply their team. Which, yes, they are a team. Let me get to the aspect that I need to measure. So, the first person place gets 15 volts and 4,000 crits. You are in third. You get 13 volts, 3,600 crits.
Hell yeah.
Now, Nina
How much?
gets
Wait, how much? 3,000?
13 volts,
Yeah.
3,600 crits.
Alright.
Nina gets 11 volts and 3,200 crits. So collectively, the Sun Association, New Sun Association, sorry, gets 26 Vs and also 7,200 Cs. So they did not make out too bad at all. But the race is done, and you were teleported back to the hangar. Discorrect. I don't know if you would have gone out of your car at this point.
Yeah.
Would you have gone out of the car? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Chaos?
Yep.
Did the thing I got, does that include the thing from
No.
Side Job? No?
The
Alright.
side job, I will tell you right now, which is what you need to add in. Because this may be given to you by our dear Fabian, but just for the sake of making it go a little bit quicker right now, let me tell you what we get, eh? Oh, 1 moment.
Yeah.
You get... Sorry, I'm finding something very entertaining. Cheese, can you take care of shit going on in the Discord server? Someone's being a little piss baby. Just kick him out, ban him. Someone called Almost is atting everyone in the server, because I'll be getting to this at the end of the stream, but I've been called an SCPSL hacker for aimbotting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking funny.
Damn. Chaos
Yeah.
hacker? I can't
Yeah,
believe
apparently
you,
I'm a
Chaos.
hacker, imagine that. But yeah, Cheese, could you ban that kid really quick?
And he's gone. That's a wrap, folks.
Yeah, because that also... Sorry, I'm just double checking. Can you also delete their videos? Yeah, delete all the videos as well, because I don't want them to be malicious links. Because they're also advertising Discord in them, so that is probably going to be a thing like that. Sorry to cut it in here. I'll explain this later, because I find it very interesting.
I was supposed to click on the link.
Do not click on the link.
Uh-oh.
Elmo,
Oopsie.
don't click on the fucking link! Why?
I clicked on it.
What? Okay, oh fucking hell. Okay, hold on. Sidebar here. What the fuck did you click on?
I clicked on the video he sent.
Okay, the video is probably fine, Do not join that fucking Discord.
Yeah, I'm don't worry.
Like, I think the video he sent is basic shit, because you can tell it's... I'm somewhat curious to take a look at the video. Tell me if it is okay, because I kind of want to review it at the end of this. But, yeah, sorry. Either way, back to the game, sorry. You earn, on top of your reward... Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, save me that link, Elmo, could you? Just keep it on tab for now. Great, I want to take a look at that later. You also gain 6 volts, 1,400 crits, and you also find that as you get teleported back, a small little drone appears.
Alright.
Yep. Oh, 7 messages got deleted.
Oh, what?
Oh, sorry, Buster. Geez, could you fix that really quick? Thank you. Yeah, sorry. I'm asking for a lot of people on chat right now, but hey, I guess I'm breaking 4-4 now. Whoopsie. Yeah. Anyway. You get that on top. So, you know, Vaelo, you now have your time to shine, as Discorek, unfortunately, you have nothing. But, let's also bear in mind the amount of slamming done. Did someone slam every turn, or at least attempt to?
I don't think I did fully every turn.
Yeah, you did.
Not every turn, I did
But-
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the issue. Vaelo, I know on the last round you didn't slam.
I did not.
What a shame.
Did any successful slams go off? With any of you two?
Well, I successfully slammed Nina.
Okay, in that
Or-
case, you get an extra 500 crits.
Nice.
Because, hey, you still get a bit of blood money. Vaelo, did you slam anyone?
I successfully, no, I don't recall.
Alright, very well. Oh, also my Discord's frozen. Whoopsie. There we go, lovely. Yeah, exactly. It's funny as fuck. I'll get to the issues of people calling me a hacker in a moment, but yeah, we'll get done with this game, and we'll wrap up with that. Sorry to break the immersion, but yeah. So that is what you all get. You are then found in the hangar by Fabian. Fabian sort of comes up. They're not exactly the peppiest, but they're like, well, that was a race. I mean, I'll be brutally honest, it wasn't quite what I was hoping for, but, you know, we all have our bad days. No, I don't hold it against anyone. I'm glad you gave it a go, really. It was quite entertaining, actually.
I found it quite thrilling, even though I kind of
I did get it.
Yes, the only issue is, though, we are now most likely going to have an investigation. As unfortunately, Discorek, you were caught in an illegal mod, they have seized your car to be tested for any other illegal modifications that have been put into it.
It
I
might
suppose just
take a
for-
while to figure out any other modifications, if there was any.
Exactly. Just for the sake of legality, was there any other legal modifications, or?
I'm afraid not.
Okay.
But there-
Understand.
Let's just keep this between us. Wait, actually,
Wait, do I know that there's a legal mod in bloody Elmo's car? Or-
You don't know.
It's in my car.
Yeah, you have the
That-
oil slick.
It's not my car, don't worry.
Yeah, it's on his car. It's a sponsor vehicle.
Wait, would I know that he had that type of?
No, you wouldn't. But funny enough, mentioning the sponsor vehicle, when you step out of it, Elmo, it then locks itself and begins to get transplanted away.
Good.
Because that's not your car. And as it was transplanted away, Fabian was like, oh, yes, very good racing that as well. I'm really surprised you actually got to a pole position. Sorry, a podium position. You know, I will say, it was quite entertaining to actually see you got into second again. You know, getting a pretty high roll there. You know, pretty high position. It's good of you able to hold it. Very good, very good. That Grim Panther, though, he was quite persistent. Are you sure he's your friend?
indeed he is. I
Right.
always give him most of these numbers.
Okay, I'm now getting two different stories here.
Yeah. He just doesn't accept it.
Wasn't he the one that tried to stab you?
Wait, what? He was
that was
what?
just old times. That's the fun in the moment.
Ew.
He stabs me, I'll stab him.
Right.
General friend stuff. Nothing of your concern.
Uh-huh. I see. Well, I mean, I'd say it's at least good you survived, you know, it is very nice. Yeah, no, I'll stay on the positivity side of things. Yes, good job. There probably isn't much more else to do with a hangar. Well, you did get third position at least, so there might be a little bit of media attention coming your way at some point. But yes, no, it's not too shabby, truly. I'm going to have to make a few phone calls, so I will probably call all of you later. But I will inform you of the developing situation with the investigation board later. Oh my, I've had a few too many smoothies. Yes,
Very
either way,
well.
I will see
be
all of you later.
Going as well. I need to have a little meeting with someone.
Oh, okay. Now, my detective in me is almost implying that you're going to be having a meeting with that Rep Panther fellow,
Sharp eye.
Yes, no, that, yeah, funny enough, the leader of their team came over to me and asked that you never talk to him ever again. Also, Rip Panther is currently flying out of the city for a while.
Is he already gone?
I mean, from what I understand, yes, he's not going to be here for quite a while.
No, I mean, has he already left?
I would believe so. They seemed very adamant about it. They were told about the plan that you want to meet them outside, and they took that as quite threatening, really, and they want to protect their races, so they're going to be out of the limelight for a little bit. Which is actually, honestly, pretty alright for us, so, you know, take them out for a race or two. But,
Oh,
yes.
well.
You know, at the end of the day, what happens, happens.
I can
yeah.
always find them.
Right. Well, hey. I need to go make a few phone calls. I'll leave it to the both of you to finish off what you need to do. It's getting late, so do think about going to bed soon. But, you know, it was a very interesting race. I'm sure you all have a bit of a reputation now in Discord. You've shown a darker side, eh? Riveting. But, anyway, I will depart. Daddy bye.
Goodbye,
And, Fabian.
Fabian.
Yeah, Fabian starts to walk off. But that leaves you alone in the hangar.
Well, I didn't really get much in creds or vaults, so.
So, Vaelo,
Yeah. Yes.
I suggest we both should get our cars repaired.
Indeed. Now, my car.
My car, how long will it be till it's repaired?
It'll be ready by next race.
Alright.
Well
So,
done.
yeah, it's only your car, unfortunately.
I
That's correct.
should go and talk to Dave about this, or David, or whatever, how you say it.
I mean, speaking of the whole repair situation, could I have Elmo? Can you roll me a 1d3 plus 1?
1d3?
Yep.
How do I roll a 1d3?
You just type in 1d3. Trust me, it makes sense. Don't worry about it. Yeah, slash roll 1d3. Trust me, it makes sense. Totally, 100%.
1.
Well, you are able to add an extra 2 integrity repaired to your car. Just correct? So, that roll is to see how much you are repaired by passively. So I'd like to think that, you know, a little bit of extra repair is always nice at the end of the day.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah.
Right, well, good. I want to talk to Dave about the rest of the repairs.
Yeah,
I've-
no,
I got like bloody 2 integrity, well, 4, if I'm correct. That's the math. Yeah. Took out 4, add 7, 3, actually 4, no, 5, wait.
how many integrity are you left?
I took 4 out, and I had that 5 because of that +1 with the weight or whatever. So I had 3 at the time. So
So
if
you're
I'm
repaired by
correct,
2.
I would add 5.
Yeah, so you're gonna need to call for 3 volts.
Yeah, I'll use my 3 volts to fully repair.
Alright, perfect.
I thought
David
Dave-
gets work.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. In that case, just make sure that on your car you are now fully repaired. So you now have a 9 integrity.
Very good.
Yeah, that is the race. So, is there anything else anyone would like to do, or should we start wrapping up for tonight?
Yeah, I would like to leave for the main exit.
Yeah, you can leave through the main exit. There are actually 50 paparazzi there. Yeah. No, they start taking more pictures of you because you are a podium finisher. Of course, they'll take pictures of those types of people. They're not exactly asking questions. They're more just there for the photo shoot aspect. You know, to get you onto their tabloid papers.
I will
yeah.
also walk out the main entrance too.
Yeah, there's a fair few pictures taken of you since you're now scandalous. So hey, you got that reputation now.
I would like to. Never mind. I was thinking of trying to see if I can look around against the bars again just before I go to bed. Let's look around, looking for anything with the Hitman organization.
I would say this is going to need to be another 2-week period thing, unfortunately, but we can cover that next time. Because believe it or not, you can't just call up any hitmen online. Like, it doesn't work like that.
I mean, I think we can right now in the modern time. Maybe
Yeah, but I'd say you're not exactly savvy enough to do it without getting caught.
Well.
Because you're already under investigation, so bear that in mind.
Yep.
And bear in mind there's always going to be a few testimonies from certain people. You know, with how you've rubbed some people the wrong way.
Well, one of them's gone, so I won't have to deal with him.
Yeah, but there's always a security guard.
I may want to ask around and see where he went and use that 2-week period for something different than looking for Hitman.
Yeah, no, fair enough. If you want to ask about Grip, give me a chaos roll.
Ooh.
I'd say, yep.
I'll have to head out really soon.
All right, fair enough. Okay, in that case, we'll get to you in a moment, Discorrect. Vaelo, anything you want to do quickly?
Alright.
Well, I would like to keep on investigating, trying to find some kind of Hitman organization, you know, while I'm out.
That'll be another
town.
2 week. Okay,
Yeah,
we can
of
get
course.
that next time. Yep. Is there anything you want to do in this night before bed?
This night, no. As usually, I go to sleep. Don't do
Fair
anything
enough then.
else.
Yep, you take it easy. You know, you try to avoid the limelight, and you know what? No one needs to do a roll to be stabbed since Grip Panther is definitely out of town. As you have decided. For you, Discorrect, you get the glancing information that Grip Panther has some family issues to deal with outside of the city. You don't know which city, but they are just known as a family. That you just hear the term family business to be dealt with.
Oh. Well, there goes my plan. If
Yeah.
it wasn't like that, then I would have been. Oh, actually, I'm not really the guy who sympathized, but let's just say backstories for Discord about family. So he decided not to try and look out for where he went exactly anymore.
Yeah, family business. So, but if there's anything else you'd like to do this night, then let me know.
Nah, I don't really have much else. No
Alright.
upgrades this time.
In that case, we will get to our closing remarks. For this night, you'll get a pretty good night of sleep, really. You're going to need it because there is going to be multiple investigations about the runnings of Paradoxical. As if someone gets caught with an illegal mod, it's not just one person that's run into it, but there's probably a few other people run into it, and there'll be a few background checks and hard questions that need to be asked from not only your end, but from even dear Engelbright's end. And who knows, perhaps this will bring the wrath of his father.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't even know whose father
Because-
is. So
Exactly. Perhaps you don't want to meet Dr. Engelbright. Because,
I would love to.
Tell you what, each of you roll me a theory roll.
Oh, wait, I closed the... Wait, let me just give me a second.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
can just roll something for you.
If you want to, do you want Drex to roll you a roll?
No. His look is door
Okay, well that's your roll.
That's not worked out for me.
Yeah, no,
Alright,
you don't know shit. Yep, D6, you need to get a 4 or above.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, no. Don't know shit. You don't know who this guy is. You're sure they're just a doctor. You know, some educated sort. Who knows, eh?
Oh, wait. I just call him Doctor.
Yeah, just Dr. Engelbright at the end of the day, so hey. They're a doc.
Right.
But, with that thought...
Doctor.
With that thought in your mind, you all go to get your rest. And also, you get your car back. You are no longer a sellout.
Let's go.
You get the Gotta
I
Dameron.
give her that cheese.
Great success.
Indeed. You know, I guess it's a paradoxical theme that someone gets fucked up at race, but hey, whatever. But yeah, I think I'll do it for our session. Hopefully this was enjoyable.
Then
Yeah.
we wait for next
Yep.
year.
It's not
June
next year, okay? I'm trying to get back
2023.
into things, okay? I'm
Knowing
trying.
my schedule.
Oh, okay, so it's
That's
not my
mine
fault this time.
too.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
ASMR girl. We're at the catch up on.
Oh, God. Anyway, I will leave you all to it, but if you want to shout out anything, you can do it now. I didn't rig, cheese! I shit you not!
Oh,
I didn't rig!
Did I
I
Not
go
rigged.
Wait,
didn't rig!
Can I just when I wake
Bruh.
up, can I go straight into a random alley and hopefully I don't get stabbed and look for more
You
jumps
can
or stuff?
you can do that in the 2 weeks, and like I don't rig this. I'm now being called an SCP elite hacksaw, and now being told I rigged things, man. Like, oh, fucking imagine. But yeah, thank you both of you for joining. I'm just gonna do a little bit at the end of the stream to see what the fuck this guy's been doing in my Discord,
Alright.
and
Well,
call him
I
out a
wanna
bit.
head out.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Thank you for
Same
this.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave out the
Great
call. Yeah.
Break the dice.
I'm
Goodbye.
I'm
Yep, oh.
lightheaded for some reason, so I'm gonna see what that's about.
Yeah, no, fair.
Goodbye.
It's not. All right. See you later. Bye bye.